Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Hopefully, you can hear me. I have got a new microphone, so it's going to be interesting to see whether this works. But let me know, guys, if you can hear me in the comment section. That would really help. But no, hopefully, everyone's having a great day. Hopefully, everyone's safe and everyone is well. I'm absolutely buzzing for this game, not going to lie, if I'm honest. It's going to be a good one. But hopefully, everyone is well. Let me know, guys, if you can hear me in the comments. It would, as I said, really help. But no, this is going to be an absolute cracker. I did watch the previous game between these two sides, and it was an absolute corker. Two sides battling it out, and that's what we want to see, guys. That is what we want to see. But hopefully, as I said, you guys can hear me. Let me know. Surely there's somebody in here who can tell me if you can hear me. But I'm not sure where these two sides are in the league, but I can do a little bit of research. I'll do a little bit of research off the side. You won't notice. Let's just pretend that I'm not Googling now because who knows. But hopefully everyone's having a great day. And if you haven't already, guys, smash that like button and subscribe because I want to see how many people we can get in here today. I want to have some fun. And as I said, let me know if you guys can hear me. As I said, though, guys, can you lot hear me? That is the main question. I don't know if you can. No one said anything yet. So that's always a worrying sign. I would play it back to myself, but I don't think I can because I presume that'd probably mess up the stream. But do you know what? We'll go ahead and pretend you lot can hear me because I can't seem to see any of your messages coming through. But hopefully everyone is doing well. Yes, you can hear me. Toby, you absolute legend. How are you doing, my friend? Are you looking forward to this game? What's everyone's predictions? Let me know in the comment section below. Drop your prediction in now because I've got some. I'm excited for this. I think it's going to be an absolute cracker of a game. I don't know if what you guys are saying, but what's your prediction, Toby, for the score? I am going to go for a Chelsea win here, and I'm going to go for a 2-1 Chelsea away win. I think it's going to be an absolute cracker of a game myself. What are you saying, Toby? What's everyone else saying in the chat? If you haven't already, guys, please like and subscribe. If you haven't, I'm trying to see how many subscribers we can get because it would really help. Cobra, what are you saying? How are you doing, my friend? Why the Brazil jersey? You can't beat a Brazil jersey. You know me. If you're new to the channel, if you haven't seen my channel before, I'm just obsessed with wearing retro shirts, just any shirts in general, to be honest. And I personally like this shirt. If you don't, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm hoping you do. So, what do you think of it? What do you make of the shirt? You'd have to let me know. What's everyone else saying? How's everyone's day going? What's everyone's predictions for the score? As I've said already, I'm excited for this game, if I'm honest. Yeah, simple as that. It's going to be an absolute cracker, isn't it, really? I think we've all got high hopes for this game. GB Barclays Premier League or La Liga. Oh. What's everyone saying about the game, though, anyway? Has everyone put their comments in? Has everyone put their predictions in? Cobra, what is your prediction? Anyone else who is in this live, smash that like button and subscribe and let me know your predictions for this game because I've got some high hopes for this one. I think it's going to be an absolute cracker personally. I don't know if you agree, but it's good to have high hopes, isn't it? We'll move. There we go. Let's move the camera slightly because the camera's off at an angle. Always good. Oh no. That's probably slightly better like that. That's better. That's better. I'm at lower down now. Take up more of a screen. Lucky for you lot. But no, whatever. Chelsea 2-0 versus Brighton. Cobra, that's a bold prediction. I like it though. I like it. Anyone else? What's everyone else's predictions? Brighton 1, Chelsea 2. That's the same as me, actually, Toby. Funny you say that. To anyone else who is in here and hasn't already, as I've said before, like, comment, and subscribe. It does really help. I'm trying to see how many subscribers we can get to by the end of this live. I'm getting closer and closer to 1,600 subscribers. It would really help if you could help me get there. And if you haven't already, just forward it on to your friends. Let's get as many people as we can in this live stream. Ask me anything you want, by the way. I will happily answer any questions about absolutely anything because as I said, I'm quite excited for this game. I think it should be a good one. But yeah, say hello if you are in here. It'd be good to see who is in here because, well, you know how it is. We know we like to have a chat. We like to say hello to everyone. But yeah, I'm quite excited for this. It's going to be a good stream. Fingers crossed. It's going to be a good stream though. Fingers crossed. Oh, but no. Before the game, shall we go through the starting lineups? That is the main question. I think we should, shouldn't we? Realistically, Brighton versus Chelsea. I will Google them now, and we can discuss the starting 11s for both sides. So we're going to go through Brighton starting 11 now. Sanchez in goal, Veltman, Webster, and Dan Burn as a back three. Lamptey at right back, Pascal Gross, Alzate in midfield, and then Cucurella at left back or left wing back. Then a front three of Danny Welbeck, Moda, and McAllister. It's interesting formation. I really do like McAllister. I like Danny Welbeck, but the one I think we got to highlight in this game has got to be Tariq Lamptey. Tariq Lamptey is one person we all know is a great player. He's just absolute diamond, isn't he? He's got pace. He's great on the ball. He can beat any man, and he will be bombing on down that right-hand side throughout this game. And what's going to be interesting, he's going to be coming against Marcus Alonso, and I think that'll be a really interesting matchup because, as we all know, Marcus Alonso is extremely slow. So that is going to be an interesting matchup. I'm quite excited for that one. And as well, not only that, Lamptey used to play for Chelsea, so he's personally going to want to be fighting in this game, and I think he's going to try and stamp his authority straight away on this game. It's going to be really interesting. I think it's going to be a cracker. As I said already, guys, if you are in this chat, comment your predictions down below. Let me know your scores. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. It does really help. There's quite... Oh, hi, Finn. How you doing, man? Finn, we'll have to get you on one of these next time. I'll have to do it with you, and we can both be talking if you fancy it on the next one. Now running through the Chelsea starting lineup: Kepa Arrizabalaga in goal, Azpilicueta, Thiago Silva, and Antonio Rudiger. Kind of a back three we all expected. Left back Marcus Alonso is the one player I said we need to discuss. It's going to be interesting to see how he copes down that left hand side. And then a midfield of Marcus Alonso on the left back, Callum Hudson-Odoi at right back. That's going to be interesting down that right hand side. Callum Hudson-Odoi defensively isn't too great. He's a player who has played in this position, but I still don't think he's right. But then the man who will cover him will be N'Golo Kante and Jorginho in the middle. And then a front three of Mason Mount, Romelu Lukaku, and Hakim Ziyech. That's the one I'm not sure. And Lukaku starting, which no one probably expected it. Lukaku's playing. It's very interesting with everything that's gone on with Lukaku and how he's just flirted with his old club and Inter Milan, and then now he's back and he's playing. But to the only way he can win back everyone and win back the love of his fans is to score, and he's not doing that at the moment. So today's a game where he needs to stamp his authority, and I hope he does. I really hope he does, because there's a lot riding on this for him today. And let me have a look. Telford are beating title challenging Gateshead at minute 1. Get in. Well, good for you. That is what we want to see. I'm glad, my friend. I am glad. You hope Pulisic scores. Well, Pulisic isn't in the starting 11. I presume. Is he on the bench? Let me have a look. He's on the bench, so he will get on, hopefully, for you, and he'll get that goal. But as I've said already, guys, if you haven't already, please smash that like button and subscribe and ping this over to your friends. I want to see how many people we can get in here today, because I'm trying to build up this platform on YouTube, because I've got some massive announcements coming towards YouTube and some big things coming. As you can see, new microphone, which means podcast setup is coming. Don't you worry about that. Some big things coming with the podcast. But I thought, you know what, tonight I fancy doing a live watch along. It's been a while. What better way to enjoy the football than to do a watch along and sit and chat with you lot? So drop in any messages if you are in the chat, and I will answer anything you want. Do you think Tottenham is a big club like Real Madrid, Bayern, Liverpool, and Juventus? No, I don't, because they can't win trophies at the moment. I think they just need to win some trophies. I think they really do. Finn, Lamptey's unreal. I like watching him. I think we all do, mate. Lamptey's a great player. Very, very good player. I think you know what you're going to get from him. He's great going forward. He's got energy. He's got everything you'd want in a wing back. And that's the thing. I don't think he'd be suited in a 4 at the back system, which is why I don't understand. I understand why Chelsea did sell him. Tell a lie. They obviously sold him because they'd got Reece James, who is a better right back. But he's somebody who would really suit this style of play. Somebody I think Tottenham would be crying out for in the Antonio Conte system. I think he'd be a great addition to the side. But there's not even any links, which I find surprising. Mic sounds gorgeous in my headset. It's like ASMR. It's actually genuinely is this mic this mic is new. I've literally just purchased it. It's the first time I used it. I had a bit of a stress trying to make sure I could actually use it. That was my worry, if I'm honest. But Finn, get your friends in here, mate. Help me out. Get some people in here. Um, the live watch alongs do very mixed, but I enjoy them because I was going to watch the game anyway, and probably after this, I'll probably do a match reaction. So I'll put that out after. But no, as I said, yeah, sounds really good in the headset, man. That is good. That is good to hear. That's what I want to hear because I've bought a couple of these, so I am starting the podcast. The studio is done. And I'm yeah, quite excited for what's to come with it. I've got some big announcements coming. The first episode will be released on Tuesday coming, and it'll be weekly. There are going to be lots of people involved, lots of different guests, but it's all going to be recorded from home because I've got the studio, I've got the setup, so it's all going to be good. Hopefully, lots of debates, lots of topics, and I'm excited to see where the future goes with that. But more importantly, we've got Brighton versus Chelsea. And yeah, let me know if you're in here, guys, because I can see there are people in here, and some people who are in here haven't spoken. So drop me a message if you're in here, say hello, and show your face because it'd be good to hear from you, good to see you. And yeah, I'm quite excited for this. I'm well, not quite excited. I'm very excited. A game which Brighton, a team I do really enjoy watching. They're great on the ball. They play some really nice passing football, so you can't really go wrong with watching them, can you? Everyone knows what you're going to get with them. So we know what's coming. Hopefully, lots of goals. That is the main thing we want to see from today. That is the main, and I mean it, the main thing. Oh, but as I said, guys, let me know all of your thoughts, your predictions, everything. It'll be interesting to see what everyone wants because my prediction is I am going to go for a 2-1 win to Chelsea, even after seeing the starting lineups. I think Lukaku might get a goal today. I don't know if I'm being deluded here, but I'm going to put that prediction out right this very second. Yeah, there we go. Finn is going 2-1. Wait, 2-1 win to Brighton. A 2-1 win to Brighton. No way. Surely, Finn. Surely not. I say that you could end up clipping me, and I could look really stupid. So I'm going to say, do you know what, mate? You do you. If you believe that, then it could easily happen. Very easily, mate. Very very easily. But personally, I can only see one thing coming from this, and I can see a Chelsea win because in the last time that the two of them played, Brighton dominated the game. Brighton dominated play. They dominated possession. They dominated chances. And I really genuinely believe. I know this sounds ridiculous now. If the game went on for any longer, Brighton would have won that very easily. Brighton were very, very good. Aside, as I always say, I really enjoy watching. Very much so. So it's gonna be a good one. Hopefully all of you are ready for it. As I keep saying, guys, get all your friends in here. See how many people we can get in this live watch along. We're going to have some fun. We're going to be chatting. As I always say, ask any questions you want. But most importantly, like, comment, and subscribe because we are getting very close to that big number of 1,600 subscribers. And I really want to hit it. It would honestly make my day. More like Chelsea beats Brighton 2-0. Cobra and Finn are already disagreeing in the chat. Who do you think then, guys? I think this will be an interesting topic discussion. Do you think Lukaku should be playing? If you were the manager, would you even allow Lukaku to play? It's simple as that. Would you? I know a lot of people are not happy with Lukaku being in the starting lineup, and a lot of Chelsea fans who don't think he should ever play at the club again. I personally think, you know me, I really like him as a player. So you've got to play him, really. You can't spend 100 million on a player and not play them. So it's going to be interesting. He's just got to play better than he has done recently. He's looked really, really poor. He's really struggled. And one thing I've noticed, it was the Lukaku of old when he kept dribbling the ball out of play, miscontrolling the ball, and that's the basics that you'd expect from £100 million striker. You'd want more from him realistically, and I think we all know he can do it. So got to wait and see. But as I said, if you've just come into the watch along, please like, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to 1,600 as soon as we can, and I think we can do it, guys. I think we all believe we can get there. I say we because this is a collective, and the players are just about to come out. One player, I'm going to just drop it in again. I'm going to say it now, my prediction, and I'm going to clip this up if I am wrong. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Chelsea win, and I'm going to say Lukaku goal, and I think it will be a Mason Mount masterclass. He's going to operate in that space because, you know, with Brighton, they play the ball. They play some expansive football. They'll be going forward, and there'll be a lot of gaps on the counter. You know how well they can counter. Is Brighton good? Brighton are a very, very good side. Very good side. OMG, hi, I'm a big fan, says Adam. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming onto the channel, Adam. If you haven't already, please like the stream. We're trying to see if we can get to 50 likes in this stream. I doubt it, but you can always dream, can't you guys? You can always dream. What is the starting lineup? I will run through the starting lineup. So, Chelsea starting lineup: Kepa in goal, Rudiger, Thiago Silva, and Azpilicueta across the back three. Then a midfield of Marcos Alonso at left wing back, Jorginho and N'Golo Kante in centre, Callum Hudson-Odoi at right back. Then a front three of Mason Mount, Lukaku, and Hakim Ziyech. And then the Brighton side: Sanchez in goal, Veltman, Webster, and Dan Burn across the back. Lamptey, Gross, Alzati, Kukurea, Moda, McAllister, and Danny Welbeck up front. And Chelsea fans will be wary of Danny Welbeck. Obviously, got the goal in the last time these two sides met in the last minute to get that 1-1 draw. This is going to be a very, very good game. Going to be a very good game. I'm really excited to watch this. Hopefully, you all are already. Let's get as many people as we can. Might have to get on the YouTube grind first. Seems like VAR's more sustainable, I suppose. It's very hit and miss, my friend. It's very hit and miss, Finn. People sometimes are always in the lives. I can go through lives where I get nobody, and I can get lives where I've got 60 people in the whole time. It's very hit and miss, but it's a grind, mate. It's a grind. And I've got some massive goals this year, so I'm going to smash it. I'm starting to believe. I'm gonna believe this. I'm watching with my little brother Harry. Can you shout him out because he's excited? I know you. Haha. Well, Harry, shout out to you, man. You're a legend. Shout out to you, Harry. Harry, what is your score prediction? Ronaldo or Messi? I've got to go. It's got to be Messi, hasn't it? Every day of the week, it's got to be. It's got to be Messi. Chelsea won. Another person back in Brighton. Jeez. This is interesting. Do you know what? I like the fact that people are back in Brighton. It's the smaller side in this. It's the underdogs. We always love backing the underdogs. And you know my rules, really. I'm going against my rule. Really, I always say I back the home side just purely because I want the home side to win. But I think I've got to be realistic here and say I think we all know who is going to be really. Chelsea should, but the pressure is on Chelsea. I think personally already. I mean this in the nicest way possible. I do think Chelsea aren't going to catch Man City. Man City are clear now at the top. Man City have gone. I don't think anyone can catch them. I've said it before and I'll say it again. So Chelsea need these kind of wins. These are the kind of wins where they're tough games, where they just need to grind out a result regardless of the performance. I made a career mode with Brighton on Football Manager and was relegated. You can't beat Football Manager, you know. You can't beat it. But no, shout out to everyone who's in here. Smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We're trying to see if we can get to 50 likes. I doubt it for a second. But if we can, it would really help me, guys. Really help me. How is everyone doing? What's everyone's predictions? Does everyone put their prediction in the chat? Because we do always come back and either laugh at yours or laugh at mine. When does the game start? The game starts in probably less than a minute. It's literally about to kick off, so don't you worry about that. It won't be long. And as soon as the game gets underway, you can keep asking me as many questions you want. I'll answer anything you want. I'm just buzzing for the game, to be honest. Hopefully you are as well. That is the main thing. You're saying 5-5. That would be class if we could get a 5-5. It would be very good for views because everyone would be coming straight in here. But we'll be sensible. I still think it's going to be 2-1 to Chelsea. But hopefully we're all going to have a good time and we're going to enjoy this game. But I'll answer any questions you want. Ask away. Oh, geez. And hopefully you're enjoying the new microphone because this is an investment I made this week. But we are underway, by the way. The game is kicking off. Chelsea playing from right to left and Brighton playing from right to... No. Chelsea playing from right to left and Brighton playing from left to right. Jeez, I struggled with that then. Kukurea already got the ball. A player that I've spoken about on multiple videos. A player that I can watch all day long. Absolute gorgeous player. Great lock of hair. Great lock of hair. That what makes me laugh the most is when you compare Kukurea and Kante, the two of them then just stood next to each other. The lack and the volume of hair between the two of them is quite funny. I don't know why I'm discussing haircuts, but that's the kind of stuff we do in these streams. You know it. Does Lewis Dunk still play for Brighton? Yes, he does. He hasn't been playing in recent weeks. I know he got a one match ban. I think he got a red card quite recently. And yeah, I'm watching with my son. Oh, great to hear. Great to hear. I'm not watching, so you're on my radio. Don't you worry. I'll be describing everything that's going on. Lots of stuff, you know that. And I'm probably going to try and clip it up. Chelsea currently starting off, passing around the back. I get really nervous when they give it back to Kepa. It might just be me. Kepa around the back is a dodgy situation to have, but they've knocked it all the way up to Lukaku, and he's kept the ball. And it's more than he did against Man City already. He only had 20 touches in that entire game, and he's already had 2 already. Yo, JP, what are you saying? What is your score prediction for the game? Let me know, guys, in the comments, guys. All of your predictions. Let me know all of them. And first, already, one thing I can say, we're literally less than 2 minutes into this game. Brighton press is very intense already. And Chelsea are trying to pass the ball around the back. And that's going to be an interesting to see how that unfolds. But we're excited. It's going to be a great game. Oh, Thiago Silva takes down the play. Oh, foul not given. I thought that was a foul on McAllister then. I thought McAllister was clean through, but no. Keeper, what the referee, not the keeper. Referee waves play on. Kukurea wins the ball back, and that again, I said that already. This is relentless. This press from Brighton, the speed and pace at the start of the game. They've shown Chelsea their intent to straight away. And Alzati gets the ball now, passes it to Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck, great touch, shoots. Oh, my word, wide already. What a great bit of chance then. A great chance. The ball flicked by Danny Welbeck straight over to Moda, and Moda puts the ball past, puts it out wide. Azpilicueta, poor clearance to start off with. And Danny Welbeck does a little Cruyff flick. And do you know what? I'm watching that back now from Moda. Moda, who is in my fantasy team, so I need him to score today, should really score there. Harry predicts 2-0 Chelsea, Mason Mount, and Marcus Alonso. I rate that. Harry, who do you support, my man? Who does everyone support, actually? Because this is something I always forget. I'm extremely forgetful. Finn, I know obviously who you support. Who does everyone support in this chat? You'll have to let me know because, as I always say, I am genuinely one of the most forgetful people on the planet. It's not that I don't like you guys. I just am forgetful. It's as simple as that. Oh, but Chelsea trying to pass out from the back. And this Brighton press is ridiculous. He said Chelsea. That's good. Okay, I'll keep you up to date. Don't you worry about that. I'll keep you up to date with all the Chelsea results in this game. Plymouth/Worcester City. If you had to pick one, then JP, who would it be? 6-0 Sanchez, 5 and Dunk 1. Well, Dunk's not playing, Finn, so nice try. Chelsea passing out from the back. And this is horrendous. Started off from Chelsea. It's also down to the Brighton pressure. They've just passed the ball out straight away. I only watch Swiss and German football. Oh, well, thanks for coming in anyway. And as I always say, forward this live stream on to all of your friends, family, pets, anyone you know. Send it to your nan. Send it to your brother, your sister. Get everyone in this live stream. We're going to have some fun. I'll be live for probably a long time tonight. I'll say probably. I will be live for a long night. Ball whipped in now, and Marcus Alonso clears. That's the matchup I just want to watch. Marcus Alonso versus Tariq Lamptey. The pace, it's just going to be hilarious. It'd be like if me and Finn matched up down the wing. Me being Tariq Lamptey, the fast, nippy, and Finn, the slow defender who just can't cope with my skill and pure passion for the game. Plymouth any day of the week. Okay, I love that. Love that. But in England, I only like York City and Pompey. How come the two of them? That's an interesting combination. My dog's watching with me. Love that. What's your dog called, Toby? Hopefully you've named it after me. I haven't that would be very weird, actually. Don't say that you have if you have done. That would be weird. I would never want to be named after someone's dog, but this is a weird. I don't know how we've got onto this already. But start off with Chelsea have probably got out of their half once, and we're 5 minutes into the game already. And a really interesting matchup there between Dan Burn, the guy who is the tallest man on the planet, versus Lukaku. Callum Hudson-Odoi, as soon as I said that, driving down with the ball, passes inside to Hakim Ziyech, who always cuts onto that left foot. It's one thing I really wish he'd just strengthen that weak foot. It's so obvious, but then whips the ball in and doesn't beat the first man. There's nothing that bothers me more actually than not beating the first man. Really bothers me. I've said it before, and now the ball whipped over to Tariq Lamptey, but it's gone out of play. That's something already. Tariq Lamptey is playing so high up the pitch. It's very, very high, very interesting, but it's leaving a lot of space for Mason Mount down that left hand side if he can get free. But again, the press is relentless. Kante gets the ball, and straight away they try and nick the ball off him. Schalke is also one of your clubs. Oh, I rate that. I rate that. You always cheer for bad clubs. You don't cheer for, but Schalke aren't a bad club. They've not been good in recent years, but in the past, they were a very good side, a very big side, rich history. And I don't know what's happened there, but Mason Mount has just kicked the ball out of play. Mason Mount actually rocking a longer haircut. Not sure if I'm a fan of it. I prefer it when it's shorter, but we need to stop talking about hair. I seem to end up doing that on a lot of these live streams. I end up going back and discussing people's haircuts. I don't know how we do it, but we do. Hopefully you guys enjoy the hair talk. What am I on about? The hair talk. What am I on about? I need a haircut. Talking about hair, I really desperately need a haircut. It's getting long. It needs a little bit of neatening up. But no, this is a good game so far. Brighton, the side that look. If you were watching this game from an outsider, you would definitely put your money easily, and I mean it easily, you'd put your money on Brighton being the better side with the way they've started, with the relentless press, the energy, the movement. But Chelsea just trying to slow that game down, and Thiago Silva is the man to slow a game down. So composed on the ball, and give it to Azpilicueta, and he loses it straight away. Cucurella on the ball now, won it back, and Dan Burn does what Dan Burn does best, gives the ball away. Have you seen all the leaks coming out of Manchester United? It's extremely worrying what's going on at Manchester United, and my thinking is when you look at what's going on at Man United and the way everything has unfolded in the last 5 years, and we spoke about this project rebuild, I genuinely look at Man United now in the position that they're in, and I don't think they've improved since since Alex Ferguson has gone. I still don't see any improvement. They've spent hundreds of millions. They've matched Man City price for price, they've literally matched them every time. And they're just really struggling. You look at that squad and you don't think it's a good squad, but then you say that. I believe squad-wise, I think squad depth, I think Man United got a better squad than Liverpool. But they just can't seem to do anything. That's the worrying side for Manchester United. The amount of money they're spending, and they'd have to spend everything again. I think there's still another 500 million off Man City. And that's the worrying thing, that they keep spending money, and they can keep spending money, but it's where they spend their money wisely. That's my worry for them. I know I just probably sound like I waffled, but I just think they're so far off it. So far off where Man City are, and Chelsea and Liverpool. But then I think with Liverpool, I've said this before, I predict within 2, maybe 3 years, Liverpool will be in a very, very sticky situation. And I mean a very sticky situation. I think Liverpool will be in a similar situation to where Tottenham are now. And I will happily explain that. And I've said I'll explain it on other videos and things in due course in the future. But for now, we'll stay with this. Bruno rejecting the contracts, constant team leaks, room clicks, and Rangnick telling Haruki, Shaw, Maguire that aren't good enough and need to be replaced. Well, I still don't get the Rangnick appointment. A lot of people are telling me I didn't know anything about him, and I think that's a bad sign. A club like Manchester United, you can't just be getting people in who, I know a lot of people said, he can rebuild, but he wouldn't have been in Russia if he was this so-called messiah of rebuilding clubs. The guy has never won a trophy, even when he's been at a club. He's never been part of a trophy winning. So anyway, Danny Welbeck clean through. Oh, just Kepa come out and won that ball so well there. Do you know what? One thing I said Kepa was going to struggle with tonight is if he's commanding. But straight away, the first time he's been called into action, again, Chelsea losing the ball from passing out from the back, and he comes and sweeps it so well. The pass just missed out, probably for Moda, but to be fair, no one really knew Fergie. But I don't think there are you can't really put Fergie. I don't think there'll ever be a breed of a manager like Fergie again. The game has changed. I don't think. You look at Fergie and a manager like that, he had complete control over a club. Managers don't get that kind of control. And you got to remember, and I mean this in a good way. Like I'm saying, it all fell right for Fergie. Sorry, I'm late. I was eating. Don't worry, man. You don't have to apologize. How you doing, mate? We're just talking about Manchester United and everything that's going on at the moment. Um, and the worrying signs that is Manchester United. And where do you guys think they'll actually come this year? Because I think it's going to be really interesting to see how it all unfolds with Manchester United. And would you want to see more Man United content? Because I did do a video with Dylan's Footy Ramble, or Dill's Footy Ramble, sorry. Great TikTok account, by the way, if you haven't checked it out already. But yeah, we did do a Man United video. We spoke for nearly an hour. We spoke for about 2 hours off camera as well, until about 1 in the morning. I had no idea about Man United and everything that's going on. We spoke about Martial for quite a long time. Fifth and UCL winners, I've said from the. You don't honestly believe Man United are going to win the UCL, surely? To be fair, Finn, you can dream. I believe West Brom are getting promoted. And no, that's probably as ridiculous as your opinion. And you know I'm only bantering you. You love it, really. If Brighton score in the next 5 minutes, I'll donate. Can you donate? I don't think you can donate on my page because don't you have to be monetized to donate? I'm not monetized yet. I'm extremely, extremely close to being monetized, by the way. Very close. Hence why I'm trying to grind a little bit more and trying to get more consistent. I am going to, and this is my New Year's resolution. Well, not New Year's resolution. My targets and goals. I've got goals as in numbers wise, what I want, and I've also got goals for posting regularly. So my aim is to try and post, if I can, the closest to daily as I can get. That is the aim. That is the aim. But obviously, I know that's not sensible, and it probably won't happen. So it'll be probably more like at least once every 2 days, which I have kept up since the new year, which has been a good start. There's been 2 days so far since New Year where I haven't uploaded or done a video or anything like this. What goals you got numbers wise? Okay. Anyway, going first, we've got Danny Welbeck going through. Poor ball from Cucurella, actually. I'll just quickly discuss Chelsea now starting to get on the ball more, giving it to Jorginho. But as soon as Jorginho gets the ball, you found Alzate or Moda, if he drops back, straight away, just pinning him instantly, which is obviously quite clearly what you need to do. But Chelsea beat that press, and that's the thing. If you with a high press inside like Brighton, I worry for them. As soon as a side beats that press, it's the open space, and when you've got the pace of Callum Hudson-Odoi, or you've got the tricky ability in Mason Mount in those space, that's when I'd worry for them. And Lukaku can operate very well in space, so interesting matchups, as I keep saying. Oh, very very close there. Alzate nearly lost the ball against Kante. Very very lucky there. Very, very lucky. What are my goals numbers wise? So my goals numbers wise, I want to have 30,000 on Bucket Hat Sam, the main TikTok page. I want to have 5K on YouTube. My podcast is going out very soon. It's starting again back up this Tuesday coming. So on the podcast, I want to get a solid amount of regular listeners on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and I'll be uploading loads of clips from that on here. The podcast page on TikTok, I want to get to around 5. Anyway, sorry, Cucurella has put the ball through. Oh, just about lose it. Kante again doing what Kante does, sweeping up and saving the day. I want to get about 5K followers on the TikTok on the Bucket Sam Talks Ball podcast, and on my second account on TikTok, I want to get to 5K as well. That's the aim. So I've got big plans this year, you see. But no, this is a really interesting game anyway, guys. Lamptey is working so hard down that side, chasing back for Marcus Alonso. Aim higher, bro. You will blow it properly, mate. That's big. My target is to double the following on TikTok, and times by 10 on the second account on TikTok, times by 50 on the podcast, and grow the YouTube channel by 5 times. I think that's pretty big. Anyway, Aspilicueta, big chance. Great save from Sanchez there. Great save. But no, I've got big plans, so we'll wait and see. But currently, guys, if you haven't already, please smash that like button. Get anyone you know into this live. We're trying to get as many people as we can in here. We're going to have some fun. You know how it is. Get as many people in here. Sorry, mate. I did miss you. Did miss your messages. I'll read it now. You put in no passion, only from De Gea. I don't believe De Gea in the long term is the right man for you. Most of the squad loves the club personally. Don't think. CR7 loves the club personally. Don't think. So, wait, are you saying that you do believe that he loves the club or not? Anyway, there is a corner just coming in now, whipped in. Oh, cleared away straight away from Brighton. Cleared away. But no, this is a really good game. This is a really good game already. Proper end to end, some chances both ways, and it's only going to get better. We're all expecting big things from this though, because we know with these two sides, the last time these two faced, it was a very very good game, a very good game. Oh. But currently, we are just over 15 minutes into the game, and Chelsea have the ball. Chelsea have probably dominated possession, just passing it around, but Brighton have looked the more deadly of the two sides. Sam, good evening. How are you doing? Sam, yourself, how are you doing? Good to see you in the live. It's been a while, as I've said to a lot of people. It's been a while since I've been live, but it feels good to be back. It feels good to be back. Callum Hudson-Odoi now on the ball, passes it back to Marcos Alonso. And is in your room. I won't say it, don't worry. I was about to say it as I started reading that, but I wouldn't do that to you. Aspilicueta now has the ball, passes it back to Kante. Kante's been on the ball quite a lot. That's something I've seen with Kante, I want to say. I really like. Kante's evolved his game massively. He's now he's not just a guy he's not just an enforcer who just wins the ball back. He's somebody he does a lot, he offers a lot going forward now, and he moves the ball fast. Him and Jorginho, I think, are that perfect pairing. I like Kovacic, but I prefer Kante with Jorginho. The two of them pass the ball around and move it around really nicely. I'm doing great, Sam. Are you? Yes, I'm not doing too badly, thank you, mate. If you wouldn't do me a favour, smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Send this live to all of your friends. Let's get loads of people in here. Let's have some fun. You know how it is. I always say it. It's all about having fun in these lives, and I think we will do. Callum Hudson-Odoi now doing a little bit of skill, but loses out there. What I need to do actually as well is I need to get a piece of paper, because people keep telling me that I need to make notes and like timestamps if I want to clip anything after. So I'll do that. I'll get a piece of paper. I haven't got a piece of paper, but I'll write it on a tissue, which is not the nicest, is it really? But we'll move that there. Oh. You think Jorginho is overrated? I don't at all. I think Jorginho is a great player. Somebody who moves the ball. He dictates play. He's a great player. Very, very good player. I think that'll be 1-0 Chelsea, because I think Brighton will have more of the dangerous chances than Chelsea, but Brighton won't be clinical, and that Chelsea will find a goal. That is a Chelsea thing to do. In the last game when the two of them played, Chelsea were more clinical. That was the thing. Brighton did get a draw in the end, but overall Brighton played them off the park. And I think the one main deciding factor in this game will be the fact there's no Bissouma, because Bissouma was huge in the first leg. Huge, not first leg, the first time these two sides faced. But no, that's a good point, Blake. I like that. I like that. But Jorginho is not overrated. Jorginho controls the game, as I said. I know a lot of people do believe he was too high in the Ballon d'Or, but he was integral to Italy, he was integral to Chelsea. He's a great player. You know what you're going to get with him. Brilliant on the ball. As I say, dictates play. 1-1. Oh, it's a shame. Is that against Gateshead, did you say, Finn? You said earlier, I think, didn't you? I think you did. But yeah. Currently, we are just around 20 minutes into this game. It's been a good start. I've enjoyed this. Two sides very tactically aware. Two sides which are basically near on. Well, they are matched up in formation wise. So it's man for man at the moment. And so far, a few players for me have been pretty poor. Lukaku hasn't been great, but the thing is, Chelsea don't ever seem to play to Lukaku's strength. He never seems to be given the ball. But Callum Hudson-Odoi seems to be playing very, very narrow tonight. He keeps coming inside, but I quite like it. And Mason Mount just seems to be hovering around in all of those positions, like just drifting to where he wants. But Hakim Ziyech now has got the ball and, of course, turns back to that left foot. He needs to work on his weak foot. It's so predictable with him. every time. I say it every time. But Callum Hudson-Odoi now operating in the box, but huge tackle for Tariq Lamptey. That's what Tariq Lamptey does. He's an absolute baller. He goes round two like it's absolutely nothing, and he's got the ball now. He passes it through, and slowed it down there, slowed it down. But Tariq Lamptey just goes past players like it's absolutely nothing. The way he's just gone around them two men. Lukaku doesn't work with Tuchel's playstyle. You could argue that, to be fair. Oh, EBR, my man, how are you doing? It's good to see you in the live. Yeah, we're doing a live YouTube watch long. I haven't done one of these in a while, but we're going to get back to potentially doing as many as we can of these because it does really help with the view time. And I'm very close to monetization on YouTube, and I need that help. So you can all help me. If you haven't already, guys, smash that like button and subscribe. It does really help. And forward this live watch long on to all of your friends, your loved ones, your family, your cats, your dogs, your nan. Get everyone in this live. We're going to have some fun. Tariq Lamptey now facing up against Marcos Alonso, and he's just turned 3 players inside and out. He's a baller, a player that I can't believe Chelsea let go, and such a small cut fee. But it's because he wanted first team football. He did the right thing to go to Brighton, because a lot of these players who don't seem to ever make it from Chelsea, it might be because they don't get a lot of time. Anyway, the ball falls down, flicks around everywhere, and luckily it bounces to Thiago Silva, and Dan Burn wins his first battle with Lukaku, and then loses out. Webster wins the ball back again. Lukaku again seems to be just off the pace, slow again. So Brighton have had relentless pressure there, attacking against Chelsea. And the one out ball they need is Lukaku just to step up, hold the ball up, and he doesn't do it again. And that's my problem with Lukaku, and why I don't understand how he works in this system. He doesn't seem to fit it perfectly, does he? Might be just me. But currently Brighton now on the attack, getting towards Chelsea's final third with Cucurella on the far side, facing up against Hakim Ziyech, who did not go to AFCON. I still don't actually understand why. I don't know if anyone in the live does know that, why he didn't go to AFCON, but he's playing here. I don't know if he fell out with the Moroccan manager or if he just didn't get into the squad, but it surprises me because obviously he's an absolute baller himself. But Jorginho wins the ball back now. Jorginho just passing the ball around just to slow the game down, which is what he needs to do, because Chelsea just need to calm down a bit. They are playing well. Will, what are you saying, mate? How are you doing? It's good to see you in here. Everyone go check out Will's channel. Good lad he is, Will. It's good to see you in here, mate. What's your predictions for this game? I'm currently going for a 2-1 to Chelsea, and I stick by it. Azpilicueta now he's gone on a maze run, and doesn't beat the first man. What is it with players not being able? They're professional footballers not being able to beat the first man for a cross. There's something rages. It makes me enraged. It grinds my gears. I just don't understand why they struggle so much with it. I'm currently watching Rangers, to be honest. What is the score, actually? I'm interested. They're playing Aberdeen, aren't they? And it's at Aberdeen, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. I think I'm right there, Will, aren't I? It's Aberdeen versus Rangers at home to Aberdeen. I might be wrong now, and I could look really stupid, but I'm going to stay to it. Morocco manager doesn't like how Ziyech plays. Well, I don't either. It's a player who I think screams Eredivisie. I've never always struggled to say that word. 1-0 to Rangers. Who scored? Marcos Alonso whips the ball in, and Sanchez catches it first time. That's the first time Chelsea have actually whipped the ball in. The first time they've done it. I love this, the passing style of play. Brighton centre-back straight away from a goal kick when the keeper has the ball. The defenders split so wide. It's really nice to see. It's a really confident way of playing. I like it. Dan Burn, who obviously struggled at left-back last season, a player I've spoken about on the channel, that I love him because I just find him cute. You just want him to do well, kind of thing. But no, he's currently playing in centre-back, and he looks more at home in that position. Player who was great at Wigan when he was on loan a few years back. A great player. But Brighton passing the ball around and playing some really nice football here, some really nice passages of play. But Danny Welbeck currently loses the ball as soon as I was about to say. Looked like there was a big chance coming. But Marcos Alonso gives the ball away, and Tariq Lamptey falls over but keeps the ball somehow. And I don't know how he did. And Jorginho goes down pathetically. And the referee waves play on, tells him to grow up. I went to Howzone on Saturday. Yes, Howzone is my local ground. That is the closest ground to where I live. Great club. Taunton was class. I really enjoyed myself this weekend. And I thanked everyone at the club because the club invited me down. I had free entry, free drink. I was on their podcast. I didn't pay for a single thing on the day. So shout out to them because they didn't have to do that. Really nice. It felt amazing, to be honest. It made me realize how far we've come and how far this community is building, because I never could imagine getting opportunities like that before. So it was great. I got to go out on the pitch and everything. So thank you to all of you lot. I can only thank you lot for that. I think Tariq Lamptey did the right choice by leaving Chelsea because he wasn't getting any playing time. He's too good for that, and you need to get past. Need to look getting past. Yes, the thing is with a lot of Chelsea players that do get loaned out, which is obviously Tariq Lamptey wasn't willing to do that. He just wanted to be played, which I get it. Obviously, you have to be a very good player, but shout out as well to Brighton's scouting system for taking that punt on Tariq Lamptey because obviously he did get some game time under Frank Lampard just before the end, just before he left. But a lot of that, obviously, Tariq Lamptey knew they were just doing that to try and keep him at the club. And he knew he'd always struggled to take over Reece James because he's not better than Reece James. I think we all know that, but he's still a very, very good player. And I think he did make the right decision. But in a lot of these decisions, a lot of players could leave Chelsea, a big club like that, and leave the infrastructure, and then they could go missing. So it is a big risk, and fair play to him at a young age to do that. But anyway, Hakim Ziyech beats the line, but again, loses out. Dan Burn, what a player. Absolutely love him. When am I going to Witten? It will happen, I promise, Toby. Don't you worry about that. I promise. I've said it before. If we lost on Saturday to Peterborough, would you be Val out? But I keep saying this. Val, yes, it's not working at the moment, but I think more so than anything, I don't think it would work with any manager. Our squad is weak. Our squad is poor. We need backing. We've had parachute payments. We have money. I don't understand why West Bromwich Albion board aren't investing. We need to get players in. Like when you look at the depth of our squad, it's not good enough. Hiya, Sam. It's Alfie. How are you, mate? I'm not too bad, mate. How are you doing? The ball flicked over anyway. Danny Welbeck goes clean through and misses the ball completely. What a mug. That's embarrassing. Nice try. I'll give him that. Do you know what? The ball flicked over. Really nice. Really, he was just on the edge. Oh no! Tries to chip the ball with his weaker foot, and yeah, just completely misses the ball with his left foot. That's awful. That is awful. Talk about one-footed. Talk about Ziyech. That was awful. That is 2-1 long night again. Oh, sorry, man. When do you want to go to Telford anyway, Finn? You have to let me know, and I'll come to Telford, and we'll get you in the video. We'll have a bit of fun. But Lukaku wins the ball. There we go. That's what he needs to do. That hold-up play that I've been screaming out, saying that he needs to finally master. But Ziyech now gets the ball, whips it in, and defended away very well. But that's the thing. At least Lukaku's now finally winning those flick-ons because they needed that out ball because Brighton are playing some really nice football and not letting Chelsea get out. That's the thing. And sometimes all you need is a bit of an out ball and someone just to keep the ball. I have been to Telford before, to be fair. I've done it before. I've been multiple times, but just not for a video. I went in the past before I did videos. I think probably it was before COVID. Anyway, Kante now beating the line. He's got the ball on the edge of the box. Pass it out to Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech shoots from distance. What a goal. What a strike. Oh, my word. Jeez. Hakim Ziyech, a player I've slagged off all game. Shoots from distance. What a goal. Jeez. What a goal. I'm going to have to write that down. What a finish. Hakim Ziyech gets the ball outside the box, unleashes an absolute welly of a shot. Bottom corner. What a goal. I'd love to see that back, see if Robert Sanchez should do better here. But it all comes from Kante, moving the ball fast. Hakim Ziyech, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Kante draws players out of position. Hakim Ziyech, awful. Oh, keeper has to save that. Keeper gets strong hands to it. Yes, the defender should come out, but the keeper should save that. Down to his near post. Keeper has to save that. 20 yards out, Robert Sanchez gets a strong hand to it. A keeper I've always said is a very good keeper, but has to save that. But guys, that means now it is 1-0 to Chelsea. Chelsea have scored. Yes, it was a good goal, but keeper has to do better there, guys. Has to do better. But yeah, Hakim Ziyech scored. Kante assist. It's a great start. We said we needed goals, and the thing is, Chelsea, yes, they're playing all right, but I wouldn't say they've been dominating this game. They've been dominating possession, but that's really their first chance and shot on goal they've had. But you know what? Fair play. What a goal that was. What a goal that was. I apologize if I cut anybody up there. That just came from absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. But what a goal that was. Just writing a little note. So I'm going to clip that up and put that on my TikTok, you see, because I'm going to put a little edit because everyone's told me that's what I need to do. Walsall Wood, Halesowen, and Colville Town are some of my favourites. I've never done Colville. I've done Walsall Wood, and I've done Halesowen. I met a lad at Walsall Wood who recognised me, and he was a really nice guy. His name's Ollie. He does a lot of the admin stuff there. Really nice guy. Really liked him. Baggies fan as well. Cucurella now whips the ball in. Back post, Tariq Lamptey gets the ball, but the cross was overhitting, and he goes past Marcus Alonso. Again, Marcus Alonso. It's awful defending. Chelsea are desperate in need for a left back right now. Obviously, Chilwell's injured, and the whole thing I do worry for Chelsea is obviously they need somebody who can fill in, because why would anyone go to Chelsea right now and play left back when they know they've got Ben Chilwell? A player like Ben Chilwell, you're not going to be able to take over. It's like the Harry Kane situation, having a backup striker, because who would want to be backup? Do you know what I mean? To someone like Ben Chilwell, you're never going to play. So, oh well, you know Ollie as well. Well, mate, we need to collab eventually, my man. We need to collab. But free kick, dangerous position now. Maybe somebody like Dan Burn could get their head on this, because there are some big players in there. Three at the backs have got some big play. The ball whipped in and cleared away from Thiago Silva, a guy who's so good at football. Absolutely love him. And two players down injured now. I think potentially the game might be just stopped for a minute. Stop. Are you spelling out my name with non-league clubs? Love that. Who's getting top four in the Premier League this season? Oh, jeez. Anyway, sorry. Now, Chelsea have got numbers over here. It's 5v5. Mason Mount puts the ball over to Marcos Alonso. Marcos Alonso whips the ball in, and well defended. It didn't beat the first man. You know how much it bothers me that. I don't know if it's bad that I get this annoyed by it, but it really does. My top four predictions this season are: first in the league, Manchester City. Second in the league, I believe. Oh, here we go. Marcos Alonso, sorry, whips the ball in. Great ball, but Robert Sanchez clears it. Jorginho shoots from afar, and it goes straight into the crowd. Anyway, Will, to be fair, we are quite similar, both of non-league and West Brom. The only difference is, mate, I'm absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm joking. That's a bit hard. I'm taking the mic. I have watched quite a few of your videos, mate. I do. You're good content, man. Keep it up. The grind is real. Everyone go check out Will's channel if you haven't already. Go subscribe. Great content. Great content, and a nice guy as well. But yeah, we'll definitely have to collab, mate. Drop me a message after. But my top four predictions, I said top of the league, Man City. Second in the league, I believe will be Chelsea, second in the league. And third, I believe, will be Liverpool. And fourth will be Arsenal. And that's controversial. It's either going to be Arsenal or Tottenham, and I think it will be Arsenal personally. I don't have a book out. That's all right, mate. We can move past that. We can move past that. What team do I support? I am a West Brom fan. Messi channel. Who do you support? I'm presuming Messi by the sounds of it. I think that should get because he'd be a good replacement for Chilwell when he's injured. But why would he join? Oh wow, Kepa's come out there and it's Neuer-esque the way he's headed the ball out. Do you know what? Fair play to him. A player I kept slagging off before the game, but he's proven everyone wrong at the moment. Rudiger doing what Rudiger does. I think Chelsea should get him. But the only problem is, why would he go there? Why would a player go there knowing that you're going to be a backup? Especially when you've got players like what's his name? Emerson out on loan at Lyon, who's currently got COVID. How far can Villa go in the next 10 years? I don't even want to think about it, mate, because the more I think about it, the bigger they seem. It's quite sad. But you got to respect what they're doing. As like trying to be non-biased here, they are doing huge things. But Tariq Lamptey whips the ball in, and Thiago Silva again does what Thiago Silva does well and clears it. Honestly, I'm a United fan, but I don't see how. Finn, if you're still in here, Alfie says they don't think you'll get Europa League. Finn doesn't care about that, because Finn believes you will win the Champions League this year. It genuinely does. But shout out to Finn. I always take the mick out of him, because he has got some. I like his football opinions because he's strong opinion, and I like that. It's very much like me myself, because I know a lot of people think I can seem quite harsh sometimes when I argue with people on Twitter and Instagram and things, or TikTok or YouTube, but it's only because I'm passionate. That's the best thing about football, passionate fans, and that's what we want on here. That's what we're building. We're building a great community, and I keep thanking you guys every day, because we're extremely close to being monetized on YouTube. We've now built nearly 2 million views now on TikTok, which is mental. 16.6 thousand followers, which is crazy. Blues losing 4-1 to Fulham already. Jeez. But no, I just want to thank you all. I do thank you guys a lot, but I just wanted to say thank you. Yeah, I just appreciate it. Am I the oldest sibling? Yes, I am. What is the other scores, guys? Can everyone see them? Good to see what the other scores are. Who scored in the Birmingham game? Do you guys know? And it's currently still 1-0, 35 minutes gone. Chelsea Oh, Toby, I'll refollow you after. I was just taking the mick. I was just taking the mick out of you. Don't you worry about that. I'll follow you after this. I was just trying to wind you up. After you said what you said about West Brom, I can't be happy with you. No, currently I'm just trying to get the scores up for the other games, but I cannot see them at the moment. So you guys are gonna have to tell me because they're not working on my laptop. Sheffield United 2, Preston 0. Oh, okay. Okay. I like that. You do agree with Thin? You think you'll go far in the Champions League? Jeez. Do you know what? I'd love to have that optimism that Man United could go. Potentially, you never know. I could look wrong, but I don't think for a second, personally. Anyway, Chelsea now on the attack. Kante just missing out. The pass just overhit. Poor, really. Cambridge 1, Doncaster 0. Who scored for Cambridge? I know Wes Hoolahan's there. He didn't play against Newcastle, but obviously West Brom legend. But yeah, thank you to everyone who's in here. As I say, if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Get your friends in here. Chelsea, 37 minutes into this game, passing the ball around, just controlling the game now. Brighton have had moments, and again, and it goes back to the thing that I think Blake, if Blake is still in here, spoke about earlier. With Brighton, with that cutting edge, they create chances, but Danny Welbeck had a big chance where he completely missed the ball. Not only that, who else had a chance earlier? Moda had a chance and put the ball wide, dragged it wide. But you against sides like Chelsea, your big six side, you can't keep messing up these big chances. They don't come occasionally. And that's the problem with the Brighton side. And we've said it for a while. They're the XG merchants. They create a lot of chances, but they just don't have that cutting edge, that conviction that you need to really move up the league and to battle for Europa League, which is what, at the end of the day, is their aim and their goal for years to come. What's my prediction for West Brom for the end of the season? Oh, I've said everywhere that I still believe West Brom will come second, and I've got to stick with it. I'm going to stay confident and hope that it comes good, but that's my heart, not my head. My head says playoffs, but I still do think we'll get promoted. Oh, Toby, it's a bit of banter, mate. Don't you worry about that. Of course, I was going to follow you back. I just thought it was funny to say it. I just thought it was a good laugh. Of course, I was going to follow you. I was going to wait until you messaged me telling me, oh, why you unfollowed me. I was going to just take the mic. But don't worry about that. I'll follow you straight back after this. But Bull whipped in and Kepa again, who looks so assured tonight. I thought so far, I think Kepa's been man of the match. The way he's been, Kepa and Thiago Silva have both been very good because a lot have been asked of both of them. Cucurella puts the ball in now, and Tariq Lamptey jumps up about 10 minutes too early. I don't know what he was doing there. That was an awful attempt to head the ball. But Brighton still got the ball here, still got the ball, and just trying to create something. If West Brom promote, do you think they could stay up? Absolutely no chance, because this is West Brom. We're the yo-yo side. I think you'll definitely get promoted. Follow me back. Well, if you want, do you know what I say? I always say this to people. If you want me to follow you, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, of course I'll follow you. So just drop me a message on Instagram or any of my socials, and I'll follow you back after. Sam, it's always Trey's fault. He always jinxed it. Who's Trey? Am I being stupid here? Who's Trey? I said before this game, I put out my prediction, so I'm quite interested to see the actual full-time score because so far it's been everything we said it would be. Brighton have the better chances. Brighton play the nice football, but Brighton, at the end of the day, have no conviction. Kepa now passing the ball out from the back. Kepa's looked so good now tonight. Honestly, who needs Mendy? Mendy's a player that I've spoken about. Yes, he's made a couple of errors, and I just tried to wind up a few people. I think Kepa's been class this season. I really like him as a keeper. I think he was keeper of the year, but I just tried to wind up a few people on TikTok, and it did extremely well. But I did get a lot of hate. It did 80,000 views me moaning about him. United Trey on Twitter. Oh, okay, I don't really use Twitter that much, but I'm starting to use it more because Footy Scran. I don't know if you guys follow they've started following me today and told me that they've been watching my content and they've been enjoying it. So I'm trying to do a bit more Twitter content, putting stuff out on there. So yeah. I thought West Brom were a decent Premier League team until they got relegated in 2018. Same here, and I got rid of my season ticket back in 2016 under Pulis when football just wasn't fun anymore. And then I went through about a year. I'd say about a year of not. I fell out of love with football, which is a shame. and then what happened? Oh yeah, um, I just didn't watch football for a couple of years. I didn't have the chance to. A lot of things going on, and then um, I ended up getting back into football, and then just completely obsessed. Like it was so, the love for football was so much stronger than it was before, and then it just took over my life. And then now we're here. We've built a little community, and I absolutely love it. I love you all. That's what we're doing. Dan Burn driving with the ball. Go on, son. I love that from you. I love Dan Burn. He's just taken 3 players out there. I do love getting a bit of hate. I do, but sometimes it's also not the best, is it? Sometimes you think, do you know what I'd prefer if I didn't get that little bit of hate tonight? I do also love your content. Oh, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you. And to anyone who, like I always say, I do appreciate because I am just a normal kid who sits in his room. I say kid, I'm an adult guy who just sits in his room. So I appreciate when people compliment me and things. I appreciate you all. But Chelsea just trying to just slow the game down a bit because Brighton just keep speeding up that tempo of the game, and Chelsea can't match it. But they are ahead. They are ahead. West Brom are the biggest in the world. Now follow me back if you want. You guys are working me out, aren't you? Just big up how big West Brom are, and you'll get in my good books. You will. It's simple as that. Thoughts on DT situation? Do you know what? I'm going to skirt past that, and I don't think it is worth talking about. All I'm going to say is, obviously, it's absolutely disgusting what's gone on. I don't agree with anything like that, and I think it's disgusting, and I think it's a horrible situation. But I am not going to discuss it because I don't think it should be spoken about on this channel. It's not the right type of page. We don't agree with any of the actions that have gone on, so we'll just leave it at that. We're better than that. We're all better than that. We don't need to talk about it. I've said it multiple times, and I will say it on camera all the time. I completely disagree. I really don't like AFTV. I've done videos on it in the past. I'm not happy with it. West Mid's on top of TikTok 22. I say, yeah, you know it. You know it. You said West Midlands then. I always forget I'm from the West Midlands. I just always say I'm a Brummie, you know what I mean? Oh, Hakim Ziyech just gone past. Oh, that Cruyff dome was gorgeous, and he puts through Lukaku. Can Lukaku keep the ball in? Yep, he keeps the ball in. But that was so good. No, mate. Will, don't you worry about that. It's not a bad question. It's not a bad question. It's just, I think a lot of people are talking about it when I just don't think it should be spoken about. Like, there's not much to say, really, is there? It's not something you've got to be very careful when you talk about touchy subjects like that, sensitive subjects. And yeah, we'll just skate past it on this page. I can't articulate myself well enough to talk about it because it is a horrible situation. But no, United stand are better than AFTV. I don't. Is United stand with Adam McCullough? Because wayward pass there from Kante, and Tariq Lamptey was actually too fast. He ran past the ball. He's that fast. But is that Adam McCullough? If that's United stand, because I do like Adam McCullough. I'm a big fan of the kickoff at the moment. I've been watching a lot of the kickoff. Really enjoy the content. Really enjoy it. Like seriously enjoy it. I think it's my favorite. I'd probably say my favorite YouTube channel. That, and obviously I've always been a fan of Away Days. A lot of people always say to me, "Oh, you've been inspired by somebody like Smith," but genuinely I mean this. Mark Goldbridge is United stand. Then I don't watch United stand. I've never really. I know a lot of people take the mick at me for this. I'm slowly getting better with it, but I was awful, and I mean awful when it comes to like TikTokers and different YouTube channels. But I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Flicks, my man, how you doing? What are you saying? Are you good? What are you saying about Tottenham? What are you saying about Conte? I haven't spoken to you in a while. Everyone check out Flicks. He's been on the channel before. Great guy, Tottenham fan. He came on for predictions a while back. It feels like ages ago. But yeah, I haven't spoken to him in a while. He came on the channel before we even hit a K, so shout out to him. Everyone go check out his content. Great content. But yeah, I don't really watch any of the I don't really ever watch the Mark Goldbridge stuff, to be honest. Oh my word, big chance now. Giving the ball away. Callum Hudson-Odoi shoots and over the bar. Callum Hudson-Odoi again. He lacks that end product every time. But Lukaku won the ball back there. Well played from him. So he's been quiet, but flickers of moments. Ball lofted over Ziyech again. But you know what? He's been a thorn in that side. I think he's played really well. Really well. But it's a great layoff from Lukaku. What do you make then, Flicks, if you're still here? of Conte. What are your thoughts? Do I play FIFA? I do play FIFA, and a lot of people have been asking. Well, when I say I do play FIFA, not very often because I am awful at FIFA. I'm probably one of the worst FIFA players you'll ever see. A lot of people have been asking me to do content because I think it'll be quite funny because I get really angry because I'm really bad at it. Tariq Lamptey's gone through here. Can he whip the ball in? Oh no, Rudiger's caught up there so well. Rudiger is so fast. Jeez. As for Tottenham Hotspur, I'm hearing rumours the game could be called off for a second time. Seriously? Jeez. Who's your next game? Against Leicester, you on about? Sorry. Yes, Cody, what you saying? Everyone go check out Cody's channel. Cody, great guy. Love Cody. Great content. Conte's the man. Seriously needs the backing from. It's going to be interesting to see because that is the reason why I always said I didn't think it was going to be a perfect match because Conte and Levy just are so far away from each other, aren't they? Football TikTok FIFA journey. I say you want me to do a FIFA video? Do you want that? Would people watch that? Do you think? Because I'm a Leeds player under 13. Oh, that's great, man. That's good to hear. Keep it up. And if you haven't already, guys, everyone in here, if you could smash that like button on this stream, it would really help and it would make my day. But Brighton now have got a chance. I will speak to you all in 1 second, but the ball is just about to be whipped in. Brighton, big chance before half time, and the ball is cleared. And the half time whistle is blown. Currently 1-0, half time. No, it's not half time. Is it half time? I think it was a free kick. No, it is half time. Ignore me. I thought he'd blown for a free kick. But yeah, half time, guys, 1-0. Ask any questions now. I will my eyes are all on you now. I'll answer all questions. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Only one. Oh, you got a second YouTube channel, mate? I didn't realize. Do you know what, mate? Drop me a message after and I will check it out. But everyone else, do what he said. Brosley player under 18s. Top of the Shropshire League, up the boys. You know it. You know I need to come to a Sunday League game to do reviews, but I play Sunday League myself, so I don't really get the chance. Evesham under 15 player. Rate that. Sam, I do have a question for you, my friend. Ask me then, Alfie. Ask me what. Steve McNulty retired. Has he retired? I used to love him. Ask away, guys. Ask any questions. No, it's just under a different name on it still. Oh, fair enough. Okay. I thought you'd set up a second channel. Okay. Have you been linked with anyone? Have Tottenham been linked with anyone? Because I've been trying to keep up with transfer news, but I don't know if it's just me. But the transfer window has been quite quiet, hasn't it? Nothing's really happened. Would you guys agree? Is there anybody? So everyone then who's in here, tell me who you support and tell me one player you want to sign that's realistic. I'll start off. I'm a West Brom fan, as you all know. And a realistic signing. Oh, why am I struggling with this now? Sorba Thomas, the Huddersfield fullback. He retired to join the coach staff at Chester. I'm mad. I didn't realise. Do you play Football Manager? Not really. I used to, but I couldn't get into the. I don't know. Currently, just checking all the scores. Man United, Declan Rice. That would be huge, but I just feel like it's so safe, and I don't feel like he will go. Do you? About anyone else? Has anyone else got any players that they really want their club to sign? Bill, I wish we would, but I don't. Do you think is it just me, or do you think he would suit the system? That's my only worry with Yukoshlu. I don't know whether Yukoshlu would fit the system. Man United, Mr. Lamptey. That would be a good signing. Rice to Man United, never. Oh, I love that. It's always funny seeing people arguing in the comments. That's my favorite part about doing these lives when debates start happening. People start getting confident with each other. Liverpool realistic signing be loose. Yes, I have never seen. I've not watched him, so I can't really have an opinion on him. Rice to me. Flick, shush, bro. Let's have fun. The Man United fans are asking you to laugh. They're having a hard season. They are having a hard season. I don't know why. I just want to get hold of the ball in midfield. But Alex Mowat does that. But I think it's because we're so we press and it's so heavy that the players are absolutely shattered, aren't they? And it would be absolutely. Is that how much is that all they're asking for you, Koshlu? 3 million. I didn't realise it was only 3 million they wanted. Do you guys think I should get the predictions series back? Because people enjoyed the predictions, didn't they? I think you did. You'll have to let me know. Did you enjoy them actually? I don't know. You might have. Having a hard season. Spurs still slapped 3 now. Still. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's calling you. He's calling you. Jeez. We're all for that. This is the banter we needed, guys. Here we go. Yes, everyone, guys. This guy is the legend. Everyone. I don't know if he's going back into YouTube content, but he did post a YouTube video, so follow him, subscribe to him, follow him on TikTok. He was the one who came on. If you haven't watched it already, the Man United video, Dill's Footy Ramble. Yeah, he loves Martial. There's an argument going on at the moment, Dylan. You can have a bit of fun. I don't want to call you Dylan. It feels weird. I say Dill. Dill. I don't know why I called you Dylan. That Man United fans and Tottenham fan having an argument in the chat, so you can have a bit of fun. Flix is the Tottenham fan, and they're all having a bit of fun. United need me to play him for this, right? It's an embarrassment of a club. Strong opinions. I did read though. Have they only lost 1 in 11 games, Man United? I feel like that's a stat I heard today. And when you think about that, it's actually mental with how badly you thought they were doing. It's not actually that bad, is it? I was going to upload today, but I fell asleep. Also, replied to your DM. Sorry, I didn't earlier. Oh, don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it, mate. What's the argument about? It's not even an argument. They're just taking the mick out of each other. Finn, Deal. Have you ever seen Finn? He does content on TikTok. You should check him out. He's a Man United fan. You'll probably enjoy his content. It's Man United content, so you'll like it. Don't worry about apology. I wasn't going to do the background for this one. It's too soon. The argument was about Declan Rice anyway, joining Man United. Yeah, it's pure banter. No, I know it's pure banter. It's good fun. It is good fun as well. I just wanted to see you all just argue. It's quite fun, especially when I'm not involved. That's the best part about banter, when it's clubs arguing, because I can't pipe up anyway with West Brom, with the way they're playing. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy this because it's quite fun, because I can't talk at all. So I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying watching you guys just have a little bit of banter with each other. But have a Tottenham linked to it. Yeah, can we talk? Flix, can I ask you a question actually? You'll be able to answer this one. What are your opinions on Adama Traore to Tottenham? Because I keep seeing this being thrown around everywhere. Reports suggesting anything between 15 and 20 million. How do Spurs manage to have a brew without any cups, man? Oh, do you know, Finn, that's a good one. That's really tickled me, that has. Oh, do you know what? I might have to clip that up. That's brilliant. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's funny. That's proper got me, that has. That came from absolutely nowhere. Oh, that's funny, that has. That's really got me, that has. I don't know why that one got... He's an interesting player, isn't he? Because obviously under Nuno, that one season with him and Jimenez, they were absolutely tearing it up, weren't they? And then just since then, isn't it one goal contribution like over 25 games now? Which is one thing I don't. It's mental, but I think Tariq Lamptey's been classed today. By the way, just putting it out there, I think a lot of clubs would. I think Man United could do with somebody like Tariq Lamptey, but he suits a 5 at the back system more than anything. Question for everyone. Go for it, Alfie. Ask us all. Who is the worst United player? Oh, what a question. He also can't cross as well, Finn. He's a player who's great at running with just no end product. He plays a bit like Usain Bolt did. it's all pace, but just no end product. And then he lathers himself in baby oil, which always makes me laugh. We have bear cubs in our cabinet. Just have to polish them up now and then. Yeah, they're very, very dusty. Very, very dusty. Oh, it's funny, that is. Oh, I'm enjoying this. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Is that a lot of people have been really annoyed at him recently, because I know he's been really struggling, hasn't he, recently? Somebody who's really struggling. But what's his name? Isn't a big fan, is he? Rangnick. Why do I always struggle saying Rangnick? I always say Ragnick instead of Rangnick. Rangnick. Is that how you say it? Is it Rang? You can tell me now, guys. I'm supposed to do these football content, man. I can't do it. Rangnick. Let me Google it. I'm Googling now how to pronounce. I'm not going to be able to because I can't hear the audio, can I? That's not going to work if I Google how to pronounce somebody's name. Oh, jeez. Say Ranyik. There we go. Ranyik. Is that how you say it? I don't know why I always struggle. Every time I pronounce it, I just drop in a casual new a new pronunciation. It's really bad. Best championship player. It's got to be Mitrovic, hasn't it? He is class, isn't he? He's different gravy. A lot of people say Brereton Diaz, but that's just recency bias because he really wasn't a player for the last 2 seasons at Blackburn. He's done absolutely nothing. But no, he a player. I just don't think he should be linked with the Premier League clubs like he is. Like Newcastle supposedly linked with him. That would be an awful signing, if I'm honest. What's everyone else's opinions? But then the thing is, Mitrovic falls into the category of player like a Dwight Gale, somebody who's a merchant at that level, but just can't do it in the Prem. Just never can make that step up. Somebody who has had the chance, but just can never do it. Flix, man, good to see you. Cheers for coming in, mate, and hopefully you well and safe. And haven't you got a daughter? Hopefully she's okay and things. Hopefully the family's well. Speak to you soon, mate. Good guy is Flix, man. I do like him. Funny. He's going for a record top goal scorer. Yeah, he is. Little boy. Oh, I thought you had a daughter, man. I remember you telling me. Oh, you can give me the excuse, to be fair, we haven't spoken in a while. Surely you can give me that excuse. But no, speak to you soon, Flix. I'm going to dip out, lad. Might be back later. Everyone, check out Dill stuff. Good lad. Anthony says, cheers for what? But no, game will be starting back up in a minute. What's everyone's predictions for the second half? What are we all hoping for? Because I want some more goals. Some more goals. That's what we want, don't we? That was an awful impression. I don't know what impression that was supposed to be, but I won't do it again. I apologise to everyone who had to witness that. I didn't enjoy doing that at all. It wasn't nice for anyone, was it really? But no, to anyone who's just been sat in here, just listening to me, just vibing, shout out to you. Shout out to you. Because that's what I'm here for. Bye, Flix. Have fun on your adventure for trophies. I'm glad that you said that the microphone is, you can tell the quality, because this is the upgrade for the podcast. This is just like a temporary, just trying it. I ordered 2, but the one didn't come with the foam head, which I'm not too happy about. So I'm going to have to get in contact with them and ask them where it is. If not, I'll just have to buy one. But I'm not made of money, so I need to get some more TikToks out. That's why we're doing this. Get that monetization, baby. But no, I definitely will do it. Probably won't do a match reaction tonight to this game. Stop drinking, man. Could donate cups of Oh, geez, you're funny, man. You're quick. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That was good. That was. Oh, there's adverts now. Do you know what? It's mad the adverts they have for the football. I always think it's just literally pure betting, isn't it? Sam, I have another question. It's a hard one. Okay, go for it. I'm locked in and I'm ready. We like harder questions. We do. We do. Go for it. I'm all ears, my man. I'm all ears. What? No. Yeah, that's the phrase, isn't it? I'm all ears. That is the phrase, isn't it? I'm all ears. I'm all listening. Yeah, that's the phrase. That's the phrase. But ask away. Ask that hard question, then I'm listening. I'm ready. What club has the best Guinness? Well, if you follow Buckout Sam 2 on TikTok, I have spoken about this before, but I will give you an exclusive. The best Guinness I have ever had was at Bourton Rovers, Bourton on the Water, lovely little area. Went to go watch my brother play, actually. No, I didn't because my brother was injured. I went to go watch my brother's team play, and they allowed me to have a glass at the club, which is one reason why I loved it, because I got to actually drink out of a glass, because drinking Guinness out of a plastic is just not great. Out of a can is not great. But out of a glass, it just hits differently, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Really enjoyed it. But it was really weird price. It was £4.11, which is just mental. But anyway, we are back underway now at the Amex Stadium. I'm excited. Hopefully all of you are excited, because we are literally back again. So it's the second half now of Chelsea versus Brighton. We are underway. To anyone who is in this live, if you haven't already, please smash that like button and subscribe. Get your friends in here. I want to see how many people we can get in this live. It's the second half, but Brighton are underway. Brighton, chance straight away. Danny Welbeck streamed through. Danny Welbeck again missed two big chances. This is the problem. He has no left foot whatsoever. That's not good enough. He has to take those chances if they're going to have any chance in getting a goal back against. Watched it back again. Straight away, gone straight through and messed up. Straight away. Countries of the world, hi. Hi to you as well. How are you doing? If you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does really help. We're on the road to 1,600 subscribers. That is the plan. And I need your help, because you know my targets. I've told you my targets for this year on YouTube and on TikTok, and we're going to do it. We are going to do it. That's the plan. Well, we hopefully will do it. We'll wait and see. But yeah, and as well, guys, are there any topics you want me to talk about this week on the podcast? Because the podcast will be set up. Me and obviously, if you've listened to the old episodes before we went on a little bit of a break with Mike, we are all ears. Like, you guys can be kind of like the directors and stuff of what we talk about. So send in any questions, any topics you want, and we'll discuss anything and everything. I have liked all of your videos on YouTube and I'm subscribed. Well, shout out to you, countries of the world. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you. It does really help. But Hudson-Odoi steps up now, beats his man, cuts back to try and beat him a second time, but loses the ball, but goes out for a Chelsea throw-in. But that's the thing. He doesn't have to beat the man the second time. He's beaten him straight away. He's beaten Feltman, and then he's gone, do you know what? I have to do it again. And it just frustrates me when people do that. Look, this is the problem with a lot of players. I have that problem with Rashford. Rashford will beat a man and then have to, for some reason, try and step up and beat the man again. But I think Chelsea have just won a corner. We're going to have to watch and see what happens. Yes, Chelsea have just got a corner now. Jorginho won it. And let's wait and see what comes from this. But if you haven't already, guys, I keep saying it, like, comment, and subscribe. Send this to your friends. Let's get as many people in here as we can. It does honestly really help. Ball gets whipped in now, and Ziyech on the edge of the box shoots, but blocks straight away. That could have been absolute worldy, but it wasn't, so it's blocked. So I don't know why I said it could have been, because it wasn't. Cheers for that, Sam. Well done. Great punditry and analysis. But Azpilicueta now has the ball, passes to Hakim Ziyech, and who gets the ball, passes it back inside, and Jorginho gets back. The two of them just passing it between the two of them. But Ziyech tries to go down the line for the first time and loses it instantly. Brighton have the ball back, had the chance for a fast counter. Cucurella gets the ball now. It is Danny Welbeck loses the ball. Great challenge from Kante, and that's what he does best. Just sweeps up. He is a sweeper. We all love him. He's a great player, great man. He's a cute guy, isn't he? Have you seen what I sent on Insta 15 minutes ago? What should I do? I haven't got my phone, so I can't message you on Instagram at the moment. I am currently the camera. My phone is the camera, so that's up here. The game is here in front of me. I've got a light. I've got my microphone. I can't message on Instagram, so I apologise about that. But I will message you straight after. Don't worry. What are you asking? Let me know what you're asking, but I will come straight to it after. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry. But yeah, it's been a very good game. Who is the most underrated player in the Premier League right now? Oh, I don't know. That is a great question, Toby. You know, very good question. Underrated player in the Premier League. That's a really difficult one, you know, because there could be one in every position. I don't think I could pick one. I think I'd have to pick ones in all different positions if I was going to personally go at it like that. But no, currently still 1-0 to Chelsea. Chelsea in the second half. I look vulnerable and they have conceded chances. That's the thing. Chelsea, I think, have only had really one shot all game. Honestly, I can't think of another chance they've had. But you might be able to tell me wrong. They may have had better chances. I don't know. But let's wait and see. Aaron Lennon says... Oh, Lennon, how you doing? Are you the MK Dons fan, Lennon? That's you, isn't it? Hudson-Odoi loses the ball again, and a simple pass every time. He's been really poor, in my opinion, today. Really poor. That's a good idea, Vid, for you. Oh, the ball lofted over now. Danny Welbeck's going clean through. One-on-one with Thiago Silva. Goes past him, but Thiago Silva does to what Thiago Silva does best. Just leans into him. That's the thing. He's so class for his age as well. Gotta love it. Oh, Lukaku he's played really well in this game, in my opinion. He's been knocked every time he's got the ball, he's passed it off. He didn't get our start off well, but I think he's played well overall. Callum Hudson-Odoi, there's a chance there. 4-on-3, and he turns back. Poor. 3-1, that's a wrap. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Gateshead, how about they're quite a good side. I saw them absolutely demolish Kadiaris earlier on in the season. But what I'm going to do though, Toby, with that is, Toby, do you listen to the podcast? Well, I say that. What I'm going to do with the podcast, the plan is, I can fill you in after this Chelsea chance, but of course, Callum Hudson-Odoi turns back, but the ball gets whipped in by Marcos Alonso, and Aspilicueta flicks it back to Kante, but Kante now has the ball. But my plan is, what minute is it? It's the 51st minute of the game. What my plan is to do with the podcast this year, or when we start it next week again, is to do full episodes on a Tuesday, and then I will release. There'll be 2 discussion points every week, 2 debates, like talking points, and we'll put them out as big clips every week. That will be the plan. That's the idea. I just want to see what. Oh, my lighting has just gone. Hopefully, guys, that isn't too bad. I apologize that my lighting's just gone out. That's the problem with show business. You can't predict everything that goes on, but my light has just gone out. So hopefully you can still see me. But I am still here, and I will stay here. Don't you worry about that. There we go. Don't know what happened there. I apologise. But we're here, and Brighton have a chance now with a corner. But after this, guys, if you want, should I do a match reaction? Would you guys watch a match reaction if I put it out after this? My analysis of the game. But do you get what I'm saying there about the podcast? Where with the podcast, what I'll do is I'll do a kind of... It will be a podcast in general, and then there'll be 2 big discussion points, 2 big clips to talk about, 2 big clips I'll put out on YouTube, and then you can let me know what you think of that. Kukurea standing over this corner now. The ball is to be whipped in, but no, the right-footed cross comes in. Big chance now, and Kepa catches it, so it's all right. Kepa, who has played very well today. One player who's honestly surprised me. I really thought he's had a good game there. A very good game. But currently still 1-0 to Chelsea. Chelsea have played well, but these are the kind of performances, if you want to make Champions League football, if you want to be title contenders, you have to churn out these results, games where you aren't the better side, you soak up the pressure, you keep the ball and move it around, and then take your chances. But Brighton are a great side to watch, but the thing is, we say it all the time. How long can we say this about Brighton, where they play nice football, they deserve to win, but they don't do it? you can't keep going on like that. It's not sustainable. But I don't know what you guys think, but let me know in the comment section below, guys. If you're in, and if you are enjoying this stream, and if you do enjoy this stream, please smash this like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It would really help because we're on the road to 1,600 subscribers, and if we can get there, that would be huge. I'm trying to aim for 5K subscribers on YouTube by the end of 2022, and hopefully you can help me. Should I ask a certain player you know, I hope you know, to come on a podcast? Yes, guys. Everyone, yeah. Can everyone after this oh my word, big chance now. Hakim Ziyech clean through, but Sanchez comes out and collects. But that was a big chance there. If the ball was a little bit better, a little bit more crisp, they would have gone through there. But most overrated player in the Premier League. Ooh, what a question that is. I think David De Gea. I know there's a lot of Man United fans in here, but I think David De Gea is the most overrated player in the Premier League. Easily. I stand by it as well. But Tariq Lamptey, again, driving the ball. He beats Marcos Alonso, which he has done all game, but just doesn't seem to get past Thiago Silva or Rudiger every time. Cucurella, again, winning the ball back. He's being a class. I don't think Jorginho is overrated at all. Good player. Very, very good player. But now Brighton are on the attack now. Cucurella with bags full of space to open up, but the ball gets pulled back. Here we go. Ball whipped in, but Thiago Silva doesn't beat the first man. What is it with professional footballers and not being able to beat the first man? Why can't players do it? Is it just me? Oh my word, it annoys me. Really bugs me. Grinds my gears. Really does. But no, Brighton just trying to move the ball around. As soon as I go to compliment their style of play and the way they're playing, of course they lose the ball. It's always the way. But yeah, that's the way life is. It's my luck, isn't it? So I know not to compliment players because as soon as I say that, and as soon as I do that, they just do it. They just lose every time. I think that's the first time Marcos Alonso has made a challenge. Nick Pope is overrated. I think Nick Pope, I don't think many people actually talk about him. I think he's a very, very good goalkeeper. What were you going to say about your comment about David De Gea? I will happily talk about David De Gea. I think David De Gea is he's probably the most overrated goalkeeper on the planet. He saves with his feet. His distribution is poor. He's not commanding. He's the highest paid goalkeeper in the world. And I don't even think he's in the top 5 keepers in the Premier League. And I stand by it. He's a great shot stopper, don't get me wrong, but overall goalkeepers, he doesn't suit the modern style of play. Absolutely no chance. Oh, sorry, yeah, as I was going to say, sorry. If you could all do me a favour after this live, Jonas Olsen, a former West Bromwich Albion player, I'm a huge fan of his. And as a kid growing up, he was my favourite player, always was and always will be. And I will get him one day on the podcast because I've had Matt Jarvis on in the past. That's on Spotify. If you haven't listened to that already, go check that out. I'm definitely going to do some more interviews with some footballers and a former manager that is in the pipeline at the moment. So don't worry about that. We will have some more content coming and interviews and styles like that. But don't worry, they will come. But let's get Jonas Olsen on. So get on his photos, yeah. Get on all of his photos and keep tagging at Bucket Hat Sam after this live. Okay, that's the plan. We need to get him on here. But anyway, the ball's whipped in and Lukaku clears. Great headed clearance. The thing is, that's a great headed clearance. A lot of players in the modern day don't head it like that. Get it clear. Doesn't matter where it goes. Just get it out. Get out. Get out. I haven't said that in ages. That felt good. But Cucurella now again on the ball. Player I really, really like. And flicks and tricks. But again, Thiago Silva. What a player. He's so good. So composed. Kepa, I think, has been class as well. I think the two of them have been class. You can DM on the page, but you don't need to, mate. Just comment on your personal, comment on any account. Get your friends to comment. We are going to make sure, yeah, we need to get Jonas Olsen on soon. Don't you think? But Lukaku now and Dan Burn in a race, and Lukaku has been running those channels so well today. Dan Burn coming out on top there, but the thing is, Lukaku is showing that he wants to work for this club. Something that I said he needs to do in this game. It's huge if he can show that he wants to play for this club. He wants to be at this club, and the only way he can do that is by either scoring or just showing his desire, chasing lost causes, running the channels, doing everything he can to fight for that badge. Because right now the Chelsea fans aren't happy with him, and the only way he can is to fight for it. I don't think all Chelsea fans will ever trust him again. But the only way he can do is by putting him in performances. Aspilicueta now back post flicks it up to Callum Hudson-Odoi. But Callum Hudson-Odoi does what he does best and offers nothing. Tariq Lamptey now going clear, and Marcus Alonso fouls, and that's a tactical foul. Takes the yellow card like an absolute champ, but that is a tactical foul. What's everyone saying of this game? Is everyone watching it, or are people just listening? Because I always think that when people watch these watch-alongs, are you watching the game as well, or are you just listening to me? You have to let me know anyway. But hopefully you are all enjoying it. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It does really help. We're trying to get to 1,600 subs, as I always say. It would really help me. Just listening. Okay, that's good. I'm just interested. Anyway, now ball gets pulled back. Kepa, what a save. Jeez. Kepa has been man of the match in this game. So many times he's been called upon in recent years and people have slagged him off, but he has shown today that he's a good keeper. Very good keeper. That's lightning fast reflexes. What a great save from a deflection. What a great save. But no, corner ball now. Corner ball now for Brighton, and the ball will be whipped in now. Here we go. Whipped in now by Brighton. Oh, goal! What a header! Oh, who is that? I don't know who that is, but what a header that was. He came from the back post. It was a decoy run. What a great header. Unmarked Webster. What a header from him. What a header. What a great header that is. He's come in from the back. He's headed it across. That's a great header that is. What a header. It is 1-1, guys. What a goal. What a goal. Poor marking. The marking has to be questioned here. The marking has to be questioned from the start. But what a header that was. I want to watch this back now because that is a serious goal. Webster. So the ball gets whipped in, right-footed cross. All the centre backs are at the back post, and it's just a simple run. Zonal marking. Poor zonal marking. That's absolutely awful. And Mason Mount just backs away and puts his head down in shame because he should be. That is awful marking. It's a great header, loads of power. Keeper can't do anything, but what a goal. 1-1. This is a game, guys. I said it before. This game, we all knew this game was going to be full of goals. We all knew this game was going to be a great game, but now, game on. Came from a great save as well. But, guys, it's 1-1. Let me know now, guys, your full-time prediction in the score. What? What am I saying? Let me know. Should we try again? Let me know your full-time prediction in the comment section. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. But can you guys still hear me? Can you guys still see me? Because I've just seen somebody's commented that it's buffering. Hopefully you can still hear me. You'll have to let me know if you can. But Neil Mupai has come on now. But what a goal that was. What a goal. What a goal. Are people still in here? Can you guys still hear me? Hopefully everyone's okay. Because I still think there are people in here. It's telling me there are people in here, but none of you are speaking, so who knows? Still saying 2-1 Chelsea. Yeah, I still go for 2-1 Chelsea as well. That's my prediction. Chelsea have to go for it now because that's a poor goal to concede. Very poor. Oh, you can still hear me there. Boom. 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 I don't know why I'm saying boom. Boom. But no, thank you to all of you who's been in here. It's been a really solid performance from all of you. And we're trying to get the view time up on this channel because we're very close to monetization. And we need that money, baby. Here comes the money. Money, money, money. Obviously, I do it because I enjoy it as well, but we are close, aren't we? So it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? Oh, jeez. But what a game of football. It's been end to end. It's everything you want from a game of football. And we said we wanted goals. We've got goals. So I can't really complain, can we, really? We've got everything we needed. Oh, but Chelsea on the attack now. Callum Hudson-Odoi cuts in on that strong right foot of his, shoots, but what a block. Kante gets the ball now and shoots, and it's over the bar. But Chelsea now starting to knock on that door. Brighton are going to have to really, really dig in. We have got just around about half an hour left of play, included added time. Callum Hudson-Odoi has, for the first time, looked lively there, but he's cut in straight away, and just gone into the mess of players. He's got to move the ball faster. You can't do it all on your own, especially when it's that busy in the box. Do you think you'll get the followers? You'll get a follower from me. Toby, put your name in TikTok, your TikTok name in this chat, and maybe someone might go and follow you to help you out. But Trossard has come on, as well as Neil Mupai. But no, hopefully, guys, you've been enjoying this watch along. I've been enjoying it. If you have, please smash that like button and subscribe. It does really help. Thanking you. But yeah, this has been a great game of football. This has. Very, very good game. Brighton again now on the attack. Neil Mupai gets the ball against Rudiger. Two players who just wind other players up. And now the ball comes out to the edge of the box. And Brighton just about keep hold of the ball. Trossard, nippy player, going past so many men. But there's too many tricks. Ends up losing the ball himself. Is this okay? I mean, how you can you come on the it's called by a Santos ball. His favorite, he loves it. No, don't put that. Just say what we're gonna do, guys. We just need to comment. Come on to at Bucket Hat Sam podcast. Just keep commenting that. That's what we need to do. We need to spam his comments. Get in there. I'm at work. Was the Brighton goal good? What was the Brighton goal like? Well, the ball came. It was a corner from a Kepa Arrizabalaga save, and the corner was an average corner, but the marking was zonal from Chelsea, and Webster and the other two centre backs were at the back post, and they just made a run across. It was a simple header, unmarked, literally on the edge of the 6-yard box, central in the goal, just headed it straight into the goal. A good goal, really, but it's poor, really marking from Chelsea, and that's the problem with zonal marking. I say it every time, it's awful zonal marking. I'm not for it. It doesn't help at all. It's an idea which a lot of people say, yeah, it works, but it always hinders clubs. It never works out. But yeah, it was just a simple header, poor marking. But Chelsea now on the attack. Hakim Ziyech has got the ball now and he's lost it. Cucurella, then Cucurella loses it himself. Chelsea now back on the attack, but Chelsea lose it. I think Chelsea have been quite poor in this game. I don't know if it's just me, but I don't think Chelsea have shown much today to look at them and think, Sam, you're right when you said they'll come second in the league. But it's still a bit left. There's still a lot of time left. Callum Hudson-Odoi now puts the ball into Mason Mount. Mason Mount has been extremely quiet. Marcos Alonso shoots from distance. Jeez, just over the bar. But that is a pot shot, but I thought he was in for a second there. A great strike from Marcos Alonso. We all know he's got a great strike on him. He's got an absolute welly of a left foot. An absolute welly? No, that's not a phrase. But an absolute cracking shot. Adam, hello again. Good to see you back in the live. Adam, if you haven't been in for a while, he's currently 1-1 in the Brighton-Chelsea game. Goals from Hakim Ziyech and Adam Webster. A great game of football. End to end. In a game where I think Brighton have dominated overall. But it'd be interesting to see if the chat agrees with me or not. But no, I'm enjoying this game. Hopefully all of you are. And I will be doing a match reaction after this. And my son, Raf, loves you. Oh, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate Adam. I appreciate it. If there's any messages or anything you want me to pass on or say anything, I happily will do. But I appreciate it. Thank you. Ball gets whipped in now by Trossard. A great little dink. Tariq Lamptey back post. Ball comes across and Neil Mupai misses it. Oh my word. Misses the ball. He's 6 yards out and he scuffs his shot, kicks the ground. Has to do better with chance like that. Again, it runs back to the fact that Brighton don't take their chances. They've had so many big chances in this game. And he messes up every time. It's his birthday next week. Well, if you drop me a message, mate, and I'll what's the word? And I'll send a message. Well, actually, you can order messages on Thrills. But no, if you want me to drop a message. But no, I'm on Thrills. If you want to, I'll do personalized messages on the app if you want to. It feels weird saying that. I've not actually done one yet. But Cucurella now has got more space down that left-hand side, facing up. Louis, yeah, I know what a shot it was. Trossard whips the ball in. Oh my word, what a ball! Trossard has looked absolutely class since he's come on. Absolutely class. No, cheers to you, Adam, and cheers to you, son, Raf. Appreciate the love on the channel. To anyone who watches the page, I appreciate it. Thank you. If Brighton sign a good striker, is it free to order? No, it's £8, but I'm currently talking to them because I'm going to get my price dropped because I want it to be about £5 because I think it's too expensive. If Brighton sign a good striker, I'm convinced they'd be top, but it's so difficult to sign a good striker. A lot of people say, oh, they could just sign a striker who gets 10, 15 goals. There aren't many of them in the league. Who else could you get? There aren't many top level strikers. They aren't easy players to get because if they were easy, everyone would be smashing it. They're not. I love it when people say, oh, they just need to sign a striker who get 10, 15 goals or 15, 20 goals a season. There aren't many of those strikers. Look at Lukaku. They spent 100 million on a player you'd think would do that, and he's not delivering. Anyway, Azpilicueta whips the ball in, but Sanchez collects the ball. Sanchez, who's usually an extremely reliable goalkeeper, who messed up today. Awful save. Has to save that against Hakim Ziyech. First look, I thought, what a strike. And then I watched it back. It's not good enough. Has to realistically save that. He's got a strong hand to it. He should do better than that. Definitely should do better than that. I should have gone for Chris Wood. In my opinion, he's very, but then they play really nice football, don't they, Brighton? They don't cross the ball. Do I have an agenda against Witten? Absolutely no chance, mate. But you've got to remember, and I mean this is nice. Oh, big chance now. Neil Maupay, 1 second, I'll explain after. Neil Maupay goes against Rudiger, and he slows the game down massively, and then greedily, like a striker does, instead of passing it, he shoots himself and gives the ball away. But Cucurella now has the ball on the left-hand side, who's been one of the best players in the game by far. Trossard now gets the ball, stands up to Thiago Silva, one man you're not going to get round. And here we go. Number 10 now moves the ball over. Brighton now, I've gone all the way back. Lukaku is not good enough. I think he just struggles. I think he's a great player. Dan Burn gone on a huge run. Great ball. Jeez, Kepa, what a save. Sorry if I just started shouting. It wasn't Dan Burn, that was Webster. I don't know how I got the two mixed up then. I apologise. I got the two mixed up. They're just both absolutely huge units, aren't they? 4-1. Jeez, I'm sorry to hear that, Finn. How are Telford still bottom of the league? I don't have an agenda against Witten, but you've got to remember, I mean this in the nicest way possible. I do try and get to all the games, but I have now collated just over 16,500 followers. Most people on there will request a club. I can't get to every club. I promise you, I do really try to get as many clubs as I can. I've got to plan my weekend. I do have a life and things. I've got to try and plan it around as well as I can. It's very difficult, but I will get to Witten. I've promised you I will do it this season, and I swear, I promise you. And I'll make sure you know about it. Don't you worry about that. But Brighton, again, another chance here, but didn't beat the first man. The cross, Edison Cavani or Firmino. Are you asking which one do I prefer? Is that the question? Is that the question you're asking? I know you've been requesting since August. Mate, honestly, I've had requests since August for ages. I promise you I will get there. I promise you I will come. I promise. It's just I'm inundated with requests, and I've got to try and balance everything in life. I have a full-time job. I've got a lot going on, and I will get to there. I promise. I promise you. But Chelsea now, just trying to get a little bit of a stamp on this game because Brighton have outplayed them, in my opinion, created more chances than Chelsea. Chelsea just haven't seemed to have got into that final third. They just seem that lacking edge to just cut teams apart. I'm a West Brom fan, Adam. You can take the mic after. Oh, my word, Rudiger, great ball to Lukaku. Lukaku, oh, what a save from Sanchez. It's a great ball from Rudiger, chips the ball over the top. Lukaku brings the ball down. I want to watch this again now. So Rudiger does a little chip over the top, and he was onside Lukaku by the looks of it. He controls it down straight away, but Sanchez is out straight away. What a save. But now he's a corner. If they can match anything like Brighton and whip in a great ball here, this will be a game-setting match then for Chelsea. I say game-setting match. It's going to be a great game. Ball's whipped in now by Mason Mount. Great corner, but it is cleared away. Here we go. Another great ball from Zit. Oh, geez. Azpilicueta has to do better with that. He's 6 yards out. Free header should be doing better. Oh, no, it wasn't a free header. Dan Burn clears it. What a header from Dan Burn, actually. I tell a lie. I got that wrong. Add me on Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite, sorry. I don't have the time. But no, another corner now for Chelsea. Going to whip this ball in. But I appreciate everyone who's been in here for this live the entire time, by the way. I appreciate you. And I love you all. I say it all the time. But no, I appreciate you. Finn, what's the score, my man? Is it still 4-1? What's the scores in the other games, guys? Has anyone have got any of the scores? Anyone know? Just interesting to see. But no, the corner whipped in now by Ziyech. Here we go. Ball gets whipped in. Rudiger tries to climb and beat his man, but he's out for another corner. But I think it's been a free kick given away now. I'm not sure. Or a player might have just gone down with a head injury. Not sure what's going on. We'll wait and see. I'll have to watch it back. I will follow you after, Toby. I promise you. We'll have to watch it. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Lukaku now pushing and shoving. Nah, that's not a foul. He's gone down there holding his head like he's been punched in the face. Lukaku's just tried to push McAllister off. It's not, there's no malicious there. It's not malicious at all. He's got his eyes on the ball. He's just pushing the man out of the way because McAllister's just blocking him off. Simple as that. They're double marking him. So the ball gets whipped in now towards Lukaku, but he gets pushed away. Whitney Albion aren't playing. When's the next game? We're just watching this goal back. The defense was awful from Chelsea. The man mark. This is the problem with zonal marking. I stand by it. It's awful. It's embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Passing the ball right now. Chelsea win the ball back. Jorginho on the ball now. Jorginho's stolen the ball. Neil Maupay. Oh my word. Oh no. Messed up there. Big chance. Adam says I gotta go now. Oh, my dad said that you would send a happy birthday message. Of course, man, if you'd like. Oh, here we go. Chelsea win the ball back now. And Hakim Ziyech misses the ball again. The thing is, he keeps trying to do little tricks and stuff. He just needs to simply pass the ball across. It's simple as that. 25 minutes to go now. Brighton have got the ball now, just outside the box. Whip the ball across, and it's gone out for a corner. Marcos Alonso there, tracking his man back in Lamptey, and actually marked him now for once because Marcos Alonso has really struggled defensively in this game, and we always say he does struggle defensively in general. So it's good to see him actually defending because he is a defender. The great expert analysis there from Sam. I apologise, guys. But the ball is to be whipped in now. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Tariq Lamptey now is being substituted off. Somebody who surprised me today. He's played well, but he has lacked that end product. He's had a good game, but Solly March is coming on, a player who we all know. He's a great guy, good player. Been at the club for years now. I can't remember him not being in that side. Anyway, the ball is getting whipped in now by McAllister. Great corner again, but Kepa comes out, heads the ball. But heads the ball. Geez, no, Kepa punches the ball. What minute of the game is it? It's 77th minute now, guys. 77th minute. Would you like me to get other people on for these watch-alongs? Just have a bit of a chat with other people and just get some conversations going and just chatting away? Would you like that? Let me know. But it's currently the 77th minute. Jorginho giving the ball away now. Here we go. Big chance. Neil Maupay again. He's not on his toes, giving the ball away. But Jorginho's really been pressed heavy. But he's only given the ball away a few times. I think people will just focus on that after the game and say he's struggled. But him and Kante, I think, have been quite good. Mason Mount now in space, driving with the ball. Here we go. Callum Hudson-Odoi steps up against his man, puts the ball. Marcos Alonso crosses the ball in and doesn't beat the first man. What is it? What is it with players not beating the first man? I swear I just moan about this the entire stream. It's not hard. Oh. Really struggling, man. But no, here we go. Callum Hudson-Odoi whips the ball in. Lukaku. I don't know what on earth that was from Lukaku. I don't know what he was trying to do, but Lukaku and Dan Burn are fighting in that box, pushing and shoving each other constantly throughout this game. Constantly. Yeah, of course. Yeah, exactly. I can't do that Gerard voice. I wish I could, to be fair. I think it'd be quite good. Kai Havertz and Kovacic are about to come on. Two players that I'm a big fan of. If you know me, you know I'm a huge fan of Kai Havertz. I really like him. Like, really like him. You know, I think he's a great player, and I stand by it. Here we go now. Kante is driving through with the ball, tries that intricate pass to Mason Mount. But that's been the story of Chelsea's play today. They get down to the final third and they just don't have that end product. They're lacking. They're doing a Brighton on Brighton, and they've taken the one chance realistic they've had on goal, and it came from a sloppy mistake from Sanchez, which is something we don't really see from him. A keeper who's been very consistent, really good Spanish young keeper I really like, and he struggled today with that one chance. But other than that, he's just collected a few crosses. You haven't really tested him. You'd think with a player, if they've messed up like that, you'd concentrate on trying to pepper that goal, and he's lacking in confidence. So smash it at him, but no, of course not. Lukaku now holds the ball up, passes it on to Rudiger. Callum Hudson-Odoi now steps up against his man, but he's one-footed, so of course he cuts on his right foot. Jorginho gets the ball now, passes it across, loses the ball, and Brighton clear again, but straight back to Chelsea, and it's back to the walls now for Brighton at the moment. It's they're struggling here. Chelsea are dominating the play, but just not shooting. It's simple as that, and I don't know. I can't really do any more analysis, but that's an act of anger there, lashed out there from McAllister. A poor challenge, really. It's not McAllister, it was Dan Burn. I'm losing it today. Dan Burn, foul on Hakim Ziyech. I think he thought he could get to the man, and he's come straight through the back of him, and that is a foul. It's a free kick just outside the edge of the box. This is the kind of area you'd want to be, and there could be a good chance here for a goal. But Dan Burn now, that's his third yellow card. Lukaku subbed off. I think has played quite well, actually, today. I think he's offered a bit. I think he was the best out the front three today. I know Hakim Ziyech scored, but he hasn't offered anything else. Kovacic on for Jorginho. I think that's a bit of pace there in the midfield, maybe, because Kovacic, obviously, can run between the lines. He can drive with the ball. A player I really like. And Timo Werner as well to come on. So that's a triple substitution all in one go. But here we go. Hakim Ziyech for Werner. So Werner, I presume, who will be? I think Havertz will be playing up top, and Werner on the wing, because he doesn't seem to like and trust Werner up top. But Mason Mount stepping over this now, just outside the edge of the box, and Marcos Alonso. And for me, this screams left-footed kind of shot. So in a way, I keep tilting my head. I don't know why. I'm just trying to get the angle myself. Not like I can see the angle myself from where I'm sat. Finn, you want to? Oh, Finn, there you go. Look at Finn, the hero, helping Toby out. Toby, I can get Toby's TikTok up. He put it in earlier. He's a lot further up the chat. He either could put it in. There you go, Finn. There is his TikTok. There you go, mate. Here we go. Anyway, big chance now. Free kick's about to come in. Mason Mount and Marcos Alonso stepping up over this, really far out. And I'm pretty sure he hits his own man. Anyway, Callum Hudson-Odoi now whips the ball in. No one is there. That cross is the kind of cross you're crying out for Lukaku. But of course, Lukaku's off the pitch here. Timo Werner is playing on the right-hand side. And he's facing up against Cucurella. And gets the ball in. Actually finds his own man. Anyway, Kante gets the ball on the edge of the box. Kovacic, Marcos Alonso, they're whipping the ball in. Oh, my word. Lots of chances now. They're backs to the wall now for Brighton. Really struggling. And then Callum Hudson-Odoi doing Callum Hudson-Odoi things. If you can tell, I don't rate him. You might be able to notice that. Goal scored in the last minute. Chelsea have scored 9 goals and Brighton have scored 7 goals in the last 10 minutes. Two sides have scored quite a few goals in the last 10 minutes. So you're expecting a side now. Okay then, guys, everyone who's in this live still, let me know who you believe will get the final goal. Is there going to be another goal in it? The last 10 minutes? What do you think? Let me know, guys, in the comment section below. Hopefully you're enjoying this, by the way, because I've really enjoyed this live. Thank you to everyone who's been in here. If you haven't already, please smash the like button and subscribe. As I always say, it does really help, and I do appreciate it when you do. Yeah, we're just trying to grow. That's all we're doing on here. And we're getting close. We're trying to hit to that 1,600 subscribers. But the ball now has been put through. Here we go. Brighton now on the attack, but Chelsea get back in numbers fast. Rudiger steps up. Rudiger he's played very well. It's again a player you know he's going to play well. You know you know what to expect from him really. The ball being whipped in now, but it's more of a loft. And Aspilicueta gets the ball clear. But it's been a good game, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I'd never know whether with watch longs, do I do is it kind of commentary what I'm doing here? Am I just like chatting? It's a mixture of both, isn't it? Really, I do a bit of commentary. We do a bit of chatting. Just general convo. Just have a nice time. Bit relaxed. There's nothing too major because it's all about vibes. Because I got that vibe. I got it. But no, Havertz holds up the ball well there. Kante gets the ball back, and I think he's just trying to slow the game down a bit again. But Kovacic now driving with the ball, which is exactly what they want him to do. And he gives it to Callum Hudson-Odoi, who I think has been poor. And, of course, Callum Hudson-Odoi does Callum Hudson-Odoi things and passes it sideways. But my problem is with Callum Hudson-Odoi, I think you know exactly what he's going to do. He's only got 1 foot. I know he hasn't got 1 foot. You know what I'm trying to say. 1 strong foot, and he just relies on it. Oh, big penalty claims there. Player's gone down. I'd have to see that again. Penalty waved away for Chelsea, and I want to see this back again. Man, shocking to see Chelsea join with Brighton. Tell me about it, Jaden. All I'm saying is Brighton have had chances. Brighton, I'd say, have had the better of the chances in this game. Ball whipped in by Aspilicueta. A kind of ball that he used to whip in for Diego Costa back in the day under Antonio Conte when he's playing as part of the back three. But it's poor. And I'm watching... I've just watched back the penalty potential shout, and it's not a penalty. Mason Mount, diving little melt. That's what we say, don't we? Get up, you melt. Sorry about that, guys. After a while, my voice does go. It's pretty standard, isn't it? Practice, really. I've spoken for just over 2 hours now, straight, non-stop talking. So that's understandable. My voice has gone. But after this, guys, I'd say by about 10:15, my match reaction will be out, maybe 10:20. My match reaction and analysis, and it'd be class if all of you could go and like and comment on it after this live. I asked for just literally a few minutes of your time, but it'd be really helpful if you could. It would really help me. But no, Chelsea now just trying to get a hold of the ball again and just carry on doing what they've been doing, like just constant pressure on that Brighton box. Diego Costa was good in his prime. Diego Costa was world class in his prime. World class in his prime in that Chelsea side. Timo Werner now steps up, enters the box, beats his man. Oh my word, I don't know what just happened there. It's like a pinball in that box, deflecting off everyone. It's back to the walls for Brighton here. Can they soak up this pressure for another 5 minutes? Or maybe could they even counter? Jeez. But Chelsea just moving the ball around that box quite nicely, just fizzing it around, whipping the ball in. But at the moment, Brighton have got all the answers to Chelsea's questions. I think that's the phrase. And then simple pass from Kovacic loses out. Poor really from him, and Brighton can run away with it. They've gone into the opposition box and they just won the ball back. There we go. And Brighton just playing some really nice football, actually. They play themselves out of trouble. They are a really good side, and they're on the attack now. Here we go. Cucurella, who's been absolutely class, puts the ball through. If that was a better ball for Trossard, they could have scored there, but Trossard still has the ball now, and Trossard slows it down. But Cucurella still has a chance now, whips the ball in, and oh no, ball goes. Thank you, Jaden, for the subscribe. Jaden, if you get all your friends to subscribe as well, we're trying to hit 1,600 subscribers. It would really help if you did, and like as well. I appreciate it, man. It does really help. Lots of content coming out on here. And yeah, shout out to all of you lot. But now Brighton now on the attack again. Trossard one-on-one with Aspilicueta. Stands up and does too many tricks and trips over his own feet, which is a little bit embarrassing. Imagine that's what Finn's like when he plays. There's no need. I keep taking the mick out of Finn for no reason. And oh my word, Adam Webster. Man, oh what a player. It's just sat down Havertz, just put him on his arse, just simple turn, and he's on his bum. Anyway, Neil Maupay now gets the ball. Him and Trossard have really looked good together when they've been attacking like that. Who is here from the TikTok? I'd probably say the majority, actually, Jaden. I'd probably say the majority. No, so my TikTok has been going since July. I've been doing YouTube since December 2020. Yeah, December 2020. So I've been doing YouTube for a lot longer, whereas my TikTok's not even. Well, this is 6 months. This is the 6th month of doing TikTok. So yeah, a lot of people come. Most people come from TikTok. To be honest, recently there's been a lot more viewers, but I appreciate everyone, whether you're an original or whether you've come from TikTok. I love you all, and we've got big targets. Jaden, I post a lot of YouTube content. Actually, you'll have to keep up to date with it. But a lot of people do like the TikToks. When I say you've come from TikTok, which TikTok have you come from? Bucket Hat Sam 2, Bucket Hat Sam. What have you come from? You'll have to let me know. Chelsea have got a corner now. They should take a leaf. Please do a dance. Never doing that again. But no, a chance now. A corner kick for Chelsea. 3 minutes to go. Big chance. Here we go. The ball is about to be whipped in, and I'm never doing it again. Dance again, Jaden. Here we go. The ball is about to be whipped in. A cross coming in. And yeah. Well, the Brighton versus the Chelsea versus Brighton TikTok. Oh, that's good to see, man. That's good to see that's actually in the algorithm, because it's one thing I've always wanted it to be in the algorithm, but it never seems to actually hit them. So I appreciate it, mate. I presumed when you said you'd come from TikTok that you'd come from the main account, to be honest. Here we go. Ball about to be whipped in. Left-footed cross. Here we go. And Brighton get the ball clear. Kovacic on the edge of the box. And he's straight up over the bar. He's shook. He's ignored the comment. Who has? Who's he? I'm confused. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Long time no see. And you, Stephen. It's good to hear from you. Good to see you in here. It's been a very long time. You've come in right at the end. There's literally about 2 minutes left of this game. And it's been a good game. Finn, who shook? I mean, I'm really confused. But no, 2 minutes to go. This is when it gets tasty. It's currently 1-1. Brighton have been playing some really nice football, but Chelsea in the last 5 so minutes. If I'm honest, Finn, no message from you has come through. When you do the lives, if you say any certain words, YouTube don't allow. So I don't know if you've said something that it's not hit or whatever. But no, I promise you, I haven't been ignoring you. It's beat the first man with the cross. I don't understand why people can't do it. It makes me go mental. It is pretty poor from Chelsea, really. When you look at the squad they've got, they should be doing better with this. Brighton outplayed them on the day, created better chances. Kukurea puts the ball in. Oh, Mopai again. Just looked a bit off the pace. Kante nearly lifts the ball through for Kai Havertz to go clean through. But Brighton, they've looked great. Both times now that they've played Chelsea, they've outplayed them. And again, it's the same thing. Oh, you just responded to slander. Nah, I didn't see it, mate. I really want to see what you've said now. When I just, for no reason, I just called you out about you falling. Do you know what, actually? So I'll flick back through. I might have seen what you said. No, your last message was Brighton are underrated. Anyway, the ball is about to be whipped in now. Great cross, but doesn't beat the first man. I need a glass of water after this before I record another video because my voice has gone. Marcos Alonso has given away another foul. He's already on a yellow card. Has to be careful. And he said to the ref, that's the 3rd time you fouled me. And the ref just ignores him. Solly March. Let's watch this back. Lovely little Cruyff turn. Marcos Alonso left for dust. Marcos Alonso is slow. He's struggling. You'll send it on Insta. Okay, I'll see it after then, mate. I'll see it after, and I'll call you out back. Don't you worry about that. But here we go. 4 minutes added time. I forgot to say, by the way, and we're already in the 92nd minutes. Adam Webster has been given man of the match. He's been very good. I think Brighton all round have been very good defensively. Have been solid. They've dominated play. I haven't said they dominate player. They probably haven't dominated position, but they've been more direct, and I'd say the better side overall. But the ball is whipped in now. Here we go. He's got Neil Mopai goal written all over it, hasn't it? Shirt off and everything. But Kukurea as well has been a great player. Really like him. Everyone knows my opinions on Kukurea. Really like him. Really like him as a player. But Kai Havertz now gets the ball, puts Werner through. Werner now is one-on-one with Adam Webster. Can he beat the man? I never feel confident when I'm watching Timo Werner. See you later, Jaden. Good to see you coming in here. By the way, I appreciate you coming in. Shout out to you, Jaden. Get your friends to subscribe as well, by the way. Thank you. Speak to you soon, my man. But no, Brighton now on the attack. This is literally end to end in this extra time. It's been absolutely class. What a game of football we've been able to watch here, guys. We're extremely lucky to have witnessed this. I've really enjoyed this. Really enjoyed this. What a game. You're here just typing. Don't worry about that. You don't need to explain yourself. But again, Timo Werner stands up and Kukureya's got the answers to everything. Kukureya, I'd love to look at the amount of tackles he's made in this game or even interceptions because it's been absolutely class. Timo Werner again. Aspilicueta, Kukureya, another block. How this guy hasn't won man of the match. The man with the luscious locks I spoke about on my channel saying that he's been one of the best signings this season. Other than Dennis, I think he's signing the season and he's proving me right. What a player. What a performance. We're now in the last minute of the game. Probably about 35, 40 seconds left of this game. And here we go. Big chance now. Corner whipped in. It doesn't beat the first man. Literally, you've got one big chance before the end. Marcus Alonso beat the first man for a corner. It's not hard. Simple, simple football. Basics. It's the basics of football. But Marcus Alonso just beat his first man. Takes a shot from distance. And again, another block. Brighton putting their life on the line for this team. They've been defending, blocking everything. And I think the referee is about to blow for full time. Brighton, what a performance. And I think they feel down. There we go. Full time, guys. Thank you for all coming in here. All I'm going to say is I think Brighton would feel unlucky that they didn't come out on top and win this game because they have dominated all round. But I want to shout out to everyone who's been in this live. Thank you for you all being in here. We've been in here for 2 hours and 10 minutes. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully you smashed the like button and subscribed. Everyone who's been in the whole time, shout out to you. Thank you for being in here. I've really enjoyed myself. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourself. Stay safe. Have a great day. Stay positive. Hopefully all you sides do well and West Brom get promoted. But Bucket Hat Sam, over and out. Thank you. Goodbye.